Hello and welcome to Allianz Park. Hello and welcome to StoneX. I forgot about the name change a couple of years ago. For a very special double header, we've got Berkhamsted School hosting Moreton Hall at Lacrosse in just a couple of moments' time. The players are out on the field, followed by Berkhamsted hosting Denstone College in the rugby union fixture at 6:15 p.m. So stay with us for a very exciting evening of sport here at the home of Saracens. And alongside me, two people that know what they're talking about when it comes to lacrosse, because this is the very first Next Gen 15 broadcast of lacrosse. It's Joe Vila and Charlie Steed. Joe, very nice to have you along.
Thank you very much.
Excited for the evening?
Incredibly excited. This is the second experience for Berkhamsted lacrosse down at StoneX. Had a wonderful evening last year against the Cats, and we're really excited to take on Moreton this evening.
And it should be a very, very exciting evening, Charlie. Are you...
I mean, this is probably, one of the biggest fixtures that the girls have, and I think it's just a great opportunity to showcase lacrosse, the talent we had, I suppose, in the country for lacrosse, but it just gives those players an opportunity to showcase themselves and their skills. And I've spoken to a few of them just recently, and they're all nervous, but they're all excited, and I think they're all aware that this isn't like an everyday occurrence, so it's just really exciting for them to experience this, under the big lights.
Certainly is, and we've got a bit of sunshine now. We should point out that Allianz Park, being an artificial surface, it's got the lines for the sport that usually has rugby union, but we've adapted. We've got some actually quite thick plastic markers down there. I was moving a couple of them earlier just to find out, and got myself a bit of a ticking off. But the players will adapt to the falsely created lines.
Absolutely, they are rubber drop-down lines. They may move in the rubber crumb as the game goes on, but we're yet to get some permanent lacrosse lines down at StoneX, but it's certainly something we could work towards.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's one of those, isn't it? We adapt, and I think, keep an eye on them to move, but hopefully they stay in place. We've worked hard to try our best to get the dimensions right, but any fellow lacrosse viewers, please don't shame us. We've tried our best.
Well, as long as they move in a way that makes it all a bit easier for everyone, we're happy, aren't we?
Exactly, yeah.
And so, been a good season so far for Berkhamsted on the lacrosse front?
Yeah, I mean, Berkhamsted Lacrosse as a programme is really big. We boast 15, 16, 17 teams each year, and what you're seeing tonight is the first team, so that is really the aspirational sort of team from everybody else's perspective. We've got girls here that are, some of them are national players, some of them all the way down to just playing at school level. So for some pupils, that potentially tonight will be the pinnacle of their lacrosse playing career, and this really is sort of built up at Berkhamsted as a big sporting occasion. As Chaz said, this is sort of the big event of the year for them, so a huge amount of excitement. But season's going well so far. A lot of our players are also representing the first netball team, and they've had their county round of nationals last week, so this is sort of the time now where focus turns to lacrosse over the next few weekends, and they start to build themselves as a team.
And as I was sort of trawling through the history, Berkhamsted have had quite good success at the nationals. One of the most successful schools out there. That's a good thing to have under the belt.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think the credit really to our girls. They are resilient, they work hard, they put in the hours, and I think it's really exciting, and I think that's why it's really exciting today, because we have all these girls here who are watching the older generation, and I think that probably helps them be motivated and encourages them to play every Saturday like they do, and obviously as a under 13 girl watching, the idea that maybe that could be them in a few years' time is really exciting. But yeah, we try and stay in it, I suppose, but that is down to the girls and the hard work and commitment that they have, and also I think the love for lacrosse. I think if anyone came to any of our training sessions and saw the girls, they do all just love it. They love sport, they love playing with their friends, and I think that really does bode well when we are playing tough competitions.
It certainly does, and I suppose that really in many ways is the point of tonight, isn't it? It's about inspiring some of those younger girls, some of those prospective girls, as well as to what sport at Berkhamsted has to offer, what the game of lacrosse has to offer, and what opportunities there are at being able to play at a venue like this.
Absolutely, putting girls sport, giving girls particularly a platform and an opportunity to showcase themselves and to inspire younger pupils to, to show them that there is a platform for girls in sport, and it does continue beyond school. But as far as Berkhamsted sport is concerned, we value every sport the same, whether it's male or female, a big programme or a small programme, and we're really clear in that messaging to our pupils, and hopefully they're able to see that tonight.
We certainly are. Well, kick-off, the start is approaching.
We'll call it the centre draw.
Centre draw, well, you got a debutant over here. A few debutants on the Moreton Hall side as well, but we're just awaiting things to get started. It's Berkhamsted certainly look ready. 5 o'clock start, but it's we'll ease into it.
Yeah, it's an early start, and it's hard to get all of the spectators down from Berkhamsted that are on their way. So I imagine over the course of the first half, the audience and the crowd will grow somewhat, and hopefully the noise and the encouragement will get louder with it.
So we are just about ready, both sets of players here on this famous surface, almost ready to go. Moreton Hall have travelled a long way, all the way from Shropshire to be here. I was actually at their namesake prep school back in my youth. Sadly closed down now. Let's hope we don't see anything like that out on the field today as Moreton Hall progress nice and quickly here. Moving the ball around nicely. Searching for some space, get the shot away.
Great save from Kate Berkhamsted. Moreton Hall had first possession, but Berkhamsted now taking the save and looking potentially like they're going to control the transition into the attack.
Got a big clear there from Kate, looking at Molly as she transitioned it down, looking for those free players. Great side there from Moreton.
Berkhamsted looking comfortable early on.
It's a nice feed into the fan. Girls just looking at moving the ball, probably just finding their feet and getting a bit of a tempo as they settle into the game. Just encouraging them to relax, calm the nerves, test the waters.
Early bit of physical contact. Expect to see a bit more of that as things go on. Ball goes to ground, but tidied up by Fern in goal for Moreton Hall.
That is a great clear.
Great clear.
Strong transition now up the pitch. Morton looking to make the most of that fast break opportunity.
The Pickering twins for Moreton Hall.
Oh,
That was great.
brilliant defence from Amelia.
Yeah, really solid 1v1 there. I think that's what surprises people by lacrosse. I think a lot of the time it is quite physical. It is called, well, it's not meant to be a contact sport, but yeah, as the game has grown over the years, it definitely has been a lot more physical.
Well, we don't mind seeing a bit of physicality. Berkhamsted moving up really nicely here. Nicole showing great pace. Do keep an eye on those Pickering twins. In attack for Moreton Hall as moving forward comes Gemma on the opening score for Berkhamsted.
Great start for Berkhamsted. Well done, Gemma.
I have to say I had some insight on that. They, Gemma and Abby were actually practicing that after training, after school, yesterday evening up at Cheshire Road Fields where we play lacrosse, and it's actually amazing to see it pay off. Yeah, they were practicing that for about half an hour after their session, so they will be delighted that they've managed to get a goal from that.
Well, practice making perfect for Berkhamsted, and of course those are the two in particular that we'll be keeping an eye on today, both in the England under-20s training squads, and exciting times coming up potentially for them if selected in Easter for that under-20s World Cup squad. Moreton Hall get their shot away and level it up.
Great shot from Moreton.
Phoebe Jones with the score.
Berkhamsted defence now getting together to discuss that one.
I think it's going to be end-to-end today. You can see that both teams just are settling in, but I think it's going to be a really challenging and exciting game. Lots of goals to be scored.
Moreton Hall straight back on it, looking for a quick strike. 1-2.
Oh,
Great save.
Brilliant save from Kate, my namesake in goal. Not the first name, I hasten to add. Brilliant save from Kate.
so Moreton haven't scored off the fast break. They're now setting up around goal. In the set-up play, 6 go above the line, 6v6 with the goalkeeper as well. And Moreton are setting up with 2 behind, looking to try and break down the space and create something. That's strong pressure from Helena.
Great side there from Amy.
Pickering to the captain, Barnes.
Moreton just moving the ball around, waiting to go to goal. The calm before the storm.
Patient stuff this from Moreton Hall. Barnes, the captain, has the ball. Now they may look to strike. Jones to Pickering.
Keep an eye on Moreton. I think they're trying to play 2 in the hole to confuse the Berkhamsted defence. That was a great peel earlier, and it was actually a free player, but Moreton didn't pick it up.
And ball's behind, setting up behind now.
Pickering fires out to Kenny. Kenny back to Jones. Long spell of possession this for Moreton Hall. Jones has a go. Good defence from Berkhamsted. Still Moreton Hall.
Moreton pulling it really wide, trying to draw Berkhamsted out. Berkhamsted is saying safe on their 11 metre.
Great cut there, great work from Amy. Straight back to Kate, really good, strong defence. Calm, collected. They weren't rushing to get back possession, just maintaining their teamwork.
Moreton have defended really quickly, man on to get back on Berkhamsted. They're going to have to really think about how they create something now to get free.
And so looking through that last little phase of the game, you've seen obviously a long period of possession there for Moreton Hall, but is that what you're looking for from a defensive point of view from Berkhamsted, that patience equally in defence, not wanting to jump out and try and make something happen, but just waiting and letting it come to them?
I think ultimately a turnover of possession and not a goal against Berkhamsted is what we're looking for, and if that takes a while to break down, then that shows patience and timing, which is key. I think at the beginning of a lacrosse game there's often a bit of sounding each other out and bedding in and not making a quick move.
That's Pickering.
The 2 goals from Moreton so far have come from fast break opportunities, not set up play. So the longer Berkhamsted can continue Moreton's sort of set up phase, I think the more chance they've got of breaking it down.
Yeah, we see Romilly Pickering score there. We can see it on the replay here. Pickering, one of the 2 twins, Makes her way up.
It's a great drive.
It's a great drive, and Berkhamsted were obviously, Amy was looking like she wanted to get straight in there, but was worried about shooting space. So if there is someone coming in to shoot, you cannot get in front of them and prevent that shot from going. So Berkhamsted now in possession. Gemma's bringing it through. Oh, a great block from Moreton.
Brilliant pace from Gemma, but well stopped by Moreton Hall, who now make their way back up again, leading 2-1. 8 minutes gone.
It's really good work there from straight attacker Molly, who's chasing that ball down to that final restrainer. The restraining lines today are actually the dotted lines. So we always have to have 3 defenders behind, but 3 players behind that line. So currently our 3 straight attackers for Berkhamsted and 3 straight defenders for Moreton.
And the attacking job on the redefend is really to double team the ball and try and win back possession before Moreton can get, or before that attacking team can get it over the line.
That's a great save by Kate. She's really aware where the ball is, and you might not be able to hear from up here, but she is a really vocal part of the team, and she is leading that defence and making sure they're aware where the ball is, doing her job really well.
Made some crucial interventions so far, has Kate. Moreton back in possession again. They're starting to have a real influence at the moment. Pickering, the scorer, with the ball, gets the ball in. Another shot comes in, but I think it may have just glanced off Kate there.
An interesting rule for lacrosse is after a shot, the closest person to the ball as it goes off the back line actually wins the ball. So that's why you saw then Kate running out of goal, chasing that ball to make sure that Berkhamsted won possession. Kate does like to travel quite far up the pitch, which is something that you don't see of many goalies, but she's very confident, and it really works well with the Berkhamsted team.
From the Pep Guardiola school of goalkeeping is Kate. Her side moving into space here. Can they level things up? Could have a chance. And they have.
Great pick up there from Ella. She just was really keen.
No goal.
Oh.
Berkhamsted were offside, it looks like, and so they have not allowed that goal.
Celebrations curtailed. No score for Berkhamsted. Stays 2-1, but that was great play from Berkhamsted.
Again, really good chasing down from Molly there. Moreton on the attack, looking strong.
The ball's now down. Excellent.
Oh, really good turnover.
Abby makes her way up the field.
I think Berkhamsted just need to think about looking after that ball a little better. We're really quick to release on the first offer, and that's where we've been getting a turnover of possession.
Oh, great save from the Moreton goalie.
Really good save.
Gemma was looking to add to her tally there, putting the goalkeeper under real pressure here as well.
Oh, well intercepted.
That was an empty stick check, so Berkhamsted back on the attack.
Well defended by Moreton, but they've come under a little spell of pressure here, having had a lot of pressure of their own, but now a chance through Pickering to move things up. Tight defence from Berkhamsted, but Pickering gets the ball away. And now Kenny just calms things down.
Really nice space here from Moreton, allowing them to just get their breath, gain their thoughts after that fast spell of possession from Berkhamsted, and also allowing themselves to just see where the spaces come, creating that space for one of their players to drive. And there we have quarter time.
Well, that is the end of the first quarter, a tense opening quarter. An opening quarter that ends with the visitors, Moreton Hall, all the way from Shropshire, holding a 2-1 lead over the host Berkhamsted, but we have plenty of time yet to come. And we'll take a look at those 3 goals. Fast start from Berkhamsted. They opened it up with a lovely score.
Yeah. Some great moving the ball here. They're just looking for the options, taking their time. And I think that's probably what we need to see Berkhamsted do more in this second quarter. Some great work there from Gemma and Abby. And like I say, that is straight out from the practice yesterday, and that's just really great to see them working together. Something that we really encourage here at Berkhamsted, working as a team and making sure that you can involve as many players as possible in that goal.
Moreton Hall struck back with a really patient score, actually, wasn't it? They took their time.
Yeah, really patient, and Moreton are doing a great job of looking after that ball, making really good decisions, and that is just a fantastic angle. She'd moved the keeper, she looked for that spot, top corner shot, really impressive, so a great start from them.
Kiara Kenny, it was, that levelled it up. It was time for Pickering, one of the twins, to nudge her side in front.
And there we were talking earlier, Berkhamsted worried about the shooting space, so Amy stayed clear, and that just allowed Moreton to have a great shot on goal, and again, really good finish from them.
Certainly was a good finish. Sends us in at the end of the first quarter. Moreton Hall leading Berkhamsted 2-1. Back underway for the start of the second quarter. Moreton Hall have possession, 2-1 lead to begin this second quarter.
Yeah, Moreton have immediately got possession off the draw, and they've gone into a set-up, just gaining control again. They've got that 2-1 lead.
They've got really good space, Moreton. I think that's something that you can see really clearly. They're using the space of the pitch. It really does hurt defenders.
Oh.
Great defence there from B and Amelia working together.
Great slide from Amelia. She's got really good vision, actually, hasn't she?
You can just see it on the replay now. Yeah, great work. Just sticks up, making that shot really hard to get off with power.
Go on, B.
Real competition for the ball there. Just runs out of play. Moreton Hall ball. Both sides coming out firing early on. Graham advancing up the field. Pickering. Now the skipper Barnes, one of two co-captains alongside Henshaw in this Moreton Hall team. It's Kenny.
Setting up a scissors from the top again. They like that, don't they, Moreton Hall?
Attack from the top. The angles, they like coming from the top. So I think Berkhamsted not managing to adjust their defence slightly there, just realising that that is the place of attack that they like to come from, and making sure that they are ready for those slides early.
So set up behind again. Using behind can be a really good tactic in lacrosse in order to get rid of your defender. Open up a bit more space, make the defender have to look in opposite directions. Much easier to lose them that way.
Barnes gets the shot away and scores. Emma Barnes, the captain.
She likes that right-handed shot. Top left, cutting off on that angle. That's two now past Kate using that shot, and if it's working for her, then that's great.
You see it here, and Barnes came from a long way away to get that shot in.
It was just like we're talking, they want to come from the top, and like we say, likes to use their right hand, and just making sure as a Berkhamsted defender we're really closing that option off. And you can see they really use the space well, create the space to allow that player to run in their right hand.
Possession from the draw for Moreton again, really starting to take control in this second quarter. Right, Berkhamsted have turned over possession. Abby's got the ball. They really need to look after this ball now. This is an important transition, I think, for the momentum of the game. We need a momentum shift.
Great transition there by Annie. Just looking for options now, Berkhamsted. Moreton are great at the redefend and really trying to slow that Berkhamsted ball down.
I think it's important now Berkhamsted aren't forcing something and then getting that turnover when they haven't had a chance to establish. Great turnover from Moreton. This game just feels really erratic. As we said earlier, some buses have arrived and the number of spectators are growing, and you can really hear that roar in the crowd. It's starting to create a really great atmosphere.
Certainly is. I'm glad I got here early to get my car parked, I can tell you. Been here a few times and been somewhere in the inner ring road before. A little delay here just while a knock to one of the Moreton Hall players. And,
just looking on the screen at all those parents and members of staff and students from Berkhamsted. It's a big occasion at our school, and they're loving it by all singing and joining in. I just think it creates such a nice atmosphere, and I know the girls will really appreciate the support that all the fans are bringing.
As the girls entered the pitch earlier, the boys' rugby team, who've arrived ahead of their game against Denstone, created a tunnel for them, and it's great to hear them really supporting their friends out on the pitch today.
well, that's what school sport's all about, isn't it? Supporting each other and being part of a whole community of sports teams and a whole community of the school. As Barnes works her way forward, she's having a real influence, Emma Barnes.
Great defence there by Ella, really, really good body positioning, looking at the hips. She just forced the player to pass the ball. She was looking to drive and Ella was straight on it. That's what we like to see from our defence.
We've got some really young players on both sides actually, who are having their first experiences of first team play, and you can see the physicality and the step up from under 15 play for those pupils, and it's really impressive to see Ella being one of those. You know, her defence is so strong, she's got a great eye for the ball, she's not afraid, and she's showing that today.
Great defence by Gemma, she's really shutting this option off. As you can see, Moreton are still wanting to go down that side, using their right hand, using the right side channel, and Gemma just really tight on that 1v1, shutting that option off, and I think that's what Berkhamsted probably need to do a bit more of.
So Moreton looking to set up at the top again, that's where they like to set up, we've talked about that, trying to create a double team in order to free up a player.
It's a great save.
Not this time, not meant to be for them.
Barnes trying to produce some wizardry, but Kate equal to it. An opportunity as Evie.
Now Berkhamsted really need to look after this ball. Another opportunity to now calm play, not try and push the fast break, set something up, take control, get themselves back in this game.
And after the initial pace, they do just that. Slow it down, back in the hands of Evie.
It's really nice, Evie, like, yeah, hand there. Let's say slow down, slow the pace of the game down, and it's really nice to see them adjusting play to make sure that they can keep possession of this ball. Yeah. And there's a shot.
A shot from Anna there coming in. She's left-handed player, so adds a different element, and there was space there, but unfortunately the shot didn't come off. Picked up again by Berkhamsted.
That's a great save from Emily Fern. Berkhamsted really with their first window of attacking opportunity of this second quarter. I'd really love to just close that gap. Had a great season last year. There are many girls retained from that squad of last year.
Yeah, I was actually having that conversation on the way over. We, in comparison to other schools, we've actually retained quite a number of girls from last year's squad, but with a real mix of year 11s and 12s in there as well. And what's lovely is that there are some girls that have had a season in the seconds. They've also managed to sneak their way into the first team this year based off, real hard work. So it's really nice to see them.
That's actually a yellow card now for Moreton. I believe it was a check towards the head when Gemma was driving in.
So in lacrosse, if there's ever a check to the head or then it'll always be a yellow card. So if ever the head is kind of the safety zone, that would always
be a card. Yeah. There's now a free position. Gemma driving in. Great shot from Gemma. Really good composure. She used her feet. Nice to see her run all the way in to create that space and get away from those defenders who are chasing her.
Yeah, really strong free position there. So free position on goal in lacrosse is essentially like a penalty. It's not just the attacker versus the goalkeepers. You have to clear the 11 fan, as we saw, and Moreton were there able to defend. So here she is, foot up on that hash, Moreton ready to go in. So there is an element of defence on them as well. Gemma has fantastic speed off the mark, and that just enabled her to get in front of those defenders and then put that shot off. That's a really strong free position. Well done.
Confident play from Gemma, and a second score for her closes the gap to 3-2.
Moreton away with the draw. Moreton have been very, very strong tonight on the draw and have come away with quite a few of the draws, which just means they can just take an extra second to settle the ball, find composure again, while I think Berkhamsted are trying to push and win possession of the ball back.
Moreton do look really relaxed and confident on the ball, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't look pressured or unnerved by Berkhamsted's defence. They just look completely in control. I say that, and then there's been a ground ball, but they are playing with sort of assured. It looks self-assured in terms of what they're trying to create and how they're playing.
And currently Moreton are obviously man down because of the yellow card and with the restrictions of always having 3 players behind the restrainer. So Berkhamsted here are looking to double the ball. But again, like Joe just said, Moreton are doing really well, keeping composure. And I think you'll see in this period that Moreton won't try to go to goal. They are simply trying to knock those seconds off the clock.
I was going to say, almost their style of play here, being so patient, probably plays into their hands right now while they're a player down.
Definitely, just run down the clock, get rid of that 2 minutes, get their player back on, and then start to set up again. Berkhamsted really want to be making the most of the double team opportunities. It is absolutely exhausting work. Moreton are pulling so wide, and it means Berkhamsted have got to work really, really hard to try and pick that ball off. So it's about working together, it's about working as a unit and communicating. At the minute, we're floundering a little bit. Oh, that was too tempting, I think, as an opportunity on goal.
Great save from Kate, and Berkhamsted make their way up. Could they level the game here? There's an opportunity
here.
They won't quite do it. Referee's whistle has gone, and it's another yellow card for Moreton Hall. They're going to be down to 8 for a period here.
So Moreton's defensive unit possibly need to take some of that cool, calm, collected approach that the attacking unit have. But as a result of that, Berkhamsted are in possession at the top of the fan.
And I think that first yellow card, the time has now gone, so we are back looking at a 6v5 for Berkhamsted in this situation.
So still 1 down, but just a different card now in play.
Absolutely.
Berkhamsted looking to make use of it. Nearly managing to do so.
Looking at that attacking unit, we've said there's experience, but there's also a lot of young players who are really sort of taking in that moment, and I think it does take a while to bed into a game like this. And we're just seeing a few mistakes being made, but as long as we're learning from them and using them as opportunities to improve, then I don't see that as a bad thing.
Moreton Hall goalkeeper under all kinds of pressure here.
Great work
runs
there.
off the field of play.
Yeah, that's amazing. We really try and encourage active goalkeepers who aren't just stuck in their goal, but like to come out and be field players, and Moreton certainly showed that then. It was a shame that as they're down to 5, there wasn't enough help really for her to release that ball, but she did a good job.
Great check there, just to stop Helena getting the shot off. And again, Berkhamsted are in possession. Again, taking their time, waiting for that opportunity to come.
Yeah.
Referees just going to have a little chat about something here. One of them spotted something. It's been a funny second quarter, this, hasn't it? It's been a bit bitty at times.
It has been a bit bitty. It looks like they're possibly looking at their watch, and I wonder on the timing of the 2 minutes, bearing in mind there's 6 players back on the field. Time might just be going quickly, but that does feel quite quick to me.
Yeah, feels like a quick yellow card that. I think they're just conferring as the timing.
Our director says that our time was right, so he doesn't know what the referees are up to.
Yeah, so in lacrosse it's a running clock until the last 2 minutes of the game, and depending on what rules they've actually set out for this game, but at an international game you would play stop clock for the last 2 minutes, so any dead ball would be a stopped clock.
Well, of course, we're under a slight bit of time pressure here today anyway, because Denstone College in the rugby match later on have got to shoot off home afterwards before lights out in the boarding house, I think. So we are under a little bit of time pressure, so we're...
Absolutely. Time efficiency is very important this evening. We're hoping to see in this second half the boys warming up as much as they can on the track around the pitch, and then as soon as the girls finish, the boys should be running on to do final preparations. So we're hoping for a real kind of smooth transition, not a lot of time for spectators to pop off before they need to come back and get some more action in.
More importantly, the commentary team have got to watch their liquid intake in this first game.
So I think we've now seen that, yeah, I think Moreton might have come on a little bit too soon, because we have gone back to a 6v5, so there must have been some confusion with that timing, and Berkhamsted again have a player up.
It has been quite a lengthy delay. It took a long time to sort that one out.
Yeah, based on your timings that you've got, I think we might be looking at another 20 seconds or so of man down when they restart play.
Took a while for the refereeing team to get that one sorted out, but we're back underway now. Berkhamsted with possession. Remain just a single score down, looking to level it up before half-time.
You can see that, you can sense Berkhamsted are desperate to make the most of this one-up player opportunity, and I just wonder whether actually having some control and some time to sort of regain an upper hand would be good. Georgia then really demanding the ball from Helena. She really wanted to receive that ball, felt she was open for the space, but it wasn't released.
And going for the shot, one of several National Academy players in this Berkhamsted lineup. Not quite managing to get that one on goal, but there's another opportunity here perhaps for Berkhamsted.
Just too easy to give that first feed, that first option in.
And there we go, that's half time.
That is the end of the second quarter. Berkhamsted did well, got on top, got the score, and played with a player's advantage for a good 4 minutes or so there to take us into the half-time break.
We can see the Berkhamsted team coming together here at the end of that half under Matt Sharp, the new head of lacrosse. So he's just come in 4 weeks ago and is really starting to get to know that team and work with individuals. So it's nice to see how they are working as a group.
Half-time here at StoneX, Berkhamsted 2, Moreton Hall 3.
We truly do believe there's not a team in the country we can't beat if we're on our game. There'll be teams out there who have better technical players than us but don't have the same team spirit that we do. In terms of the team dynamic, in terms of how we are with each other around school, around the pitch, around where we play our football, is huge. I think we can win every trophy.
Yeah, a month on. I'm still loving it. I've still got the trophy on my desk. I'm really lucky this year. The players have been unbelievable. You know, for me it's all about culture. That's what's really important, and setting that culture, and the girls delivered that culture the whole year. The year 13s who really took on leading the year 12s, and yeah, showing that character.
It's good that me and Gav's co-captains because we're really good friends, so that helps, and it's been really fun captaining, especially being all the way from yourself.
I think it's been amazing to be captain, especially co-captains with ours, and I don't think we really knew how much we could achieve. Like, we knew we were a really good team, but it was just amazing to be able to prove it to everyone.
We take part in 3 competitions, and obviously being crowned double champions is just absolutely incredible.
We started the season with county tournament, and we won that, winning all of our games, which then led to the regionals, and then we also won that in the regular games, which meant we only just qualified for nationals, and that's what's really such a big achievement to qualify for nationals.
Well, we went into nationals. We kind of just wanted to make it further than we did last year, because last year we didn't even make it out of the rounds.
They're so resilient, which I'm really, really proud of, particularly after they had a defeat against Millfield, and then they had to come back again and play them in the quarterfinals. Losing by 1 goal is tough in a netball game.
Everyone.
Back to it here at the StoneX. Berkhamsted playing from right to left in their dark blue kits. And it's Moreton Hall playing from left to right, who lead us in their sky blue kits. 3-2 as we begin this second half, with Berkhamsted in possession, looking to level things up nice and early.
It's great to see that Berkhamsted have possession, really want them to take control now. Hope they've had a really great and inspiring half-time team talk. They're feeling motivated, hopefully, to come out and make a big impression in this next quarter.
Great pick up there from Evie. Oh, unlucky there from Abby, but again, let's see if we can gain some composure.
It's not easy to be in this situation, is it? You know, a huge home crowd, a big spectacle, you're feeling under pressure, in possession of the ball, wanting to do something with it. You know, I think it will really show who our sort of cool, calm heads are this evening now as we enter into the business end of this game. Oh, lovely.
Great composure there from Berkhamsted. I think that's what they needed, a bit of time on the ball, working together and not forcing any of the feeds. That's a really, really great goal there.
Yeah, Abby did wait for that, didn't she? She had the ball, passed it off, waited for a good moment, and then just saw that opportunity. So went to Anna, into Abby, moved that goalkeeper, and as that goalkeeper's moving left, shot in bottom right. Really good execution. You can tell she's pleased with that.
Abby.
So we're level.
Yeah, the game is now on.
We are indeed game on. Scores level, 3 apiece. Abby with the score, and those 2 England under-20s training squad players getting on the score sheet for Berkhamsted. Abby and Gemma making a difference here, and they've helped drag their side back to level pegging. Emma Barnes has been a real threat for Moreton Hall, though.
Again, you can just see Moreton creating that space, keeping the ball quite high up top. But it'd be interesting to see. I think we're doing really well behind Berkhamsted, closing off behind goal, so they are forced to attack from the top. It's just creating that space so they can take the drive on their right hand, which is clearly what Moreton would like to do.
James to Barnes.
You can see Gemma setting up on defence, trying to push her and force the Moreton player onto her left weaker side. But Moreton are holding that ball really well under pressure. They're not giving it away cheaply. Oh, maybe I should say that more often. Berkhamsted are back in possession.
Some great defensive work. I think Berkhamsted have changed their tactics slightly, high pressure.
Really strong defence there from Moreton number 2. So Berkhamsted starting to set up from the top. What I do like about the Berkhamsted play is it feels threatening every time. You can see that the attacker really wants to make something out of having the ball in their stick, and they are driving to goal. They're looking threatening, and they're trying to draw that defender to open up space. So it is great to get that attacking feel, isn't it, down that end?
I think it's really nice to see that they all got the confidence to do that. I think that's really exciting.
So on a free position from goal, top hash, Georgia. Oh, great save, really good save. Moreton keeper is in control here. She's playing really well today.
Fern has been important for her side here. That's tidily done by Moreton Hall. And move it forward.
And Berkhamsted really trying to slow that ball down.
Oh, we just missed that free player coming through then. Berkhamsted's head turned.
Great fast break there from Moreton, working together, picking out that free player as Berkhamsted weren't quite set up ready for that transition. That was a really good team goal.
And a big chance at one end. It's a score at the other for Phoebe Jones from Moreton Hall. And a well-worked one it was.
It's a lovely pick out and also a great take. It's just unlucky. Annie had slid, it was just that fraction too late.
And Denstone supporters have arrived, and it looks like are supporting Moreton, so it's quite nice for Moreton to have a bit of encouragement on that side as well. Stoppage due to a Berkhamsted injury.
Not sure who that is.
For one of the Berkhamsted players. Gives us just a quick chance to let you know that the rugby game, Berkhamsted versus Denstone College, has been pushed back 10 minutes to 6:25, just to allow this game to reach a full conclusion. So that is very good news indeed for all involved. Phoebe Jones there, the scorer, just on your screens, who's just put her side in the lead.
This gives both teams a great opportunity just to have a chat, see where they're at, and reconvene. Also have a quick drinks break. It's, I think Sophie, our Berkhamsted player, is getting treatment now.
She's indeed, and a chance as well while we just have a break to tell you about what's coming up here on Next Gen 15. And what is coming up is one of the busiest Saturdays that we've known. 8 different schools will be in live action here on the rugby fields for Next Gen 15. We've got Millfield against Wellington College, 2:30 kickoff on Saturday. At the same time as that, Haileybury versus Oundle, that's 2:30 as well. At 3 o'clock, it's over at Rugby School for another one of those 200 years of rugby football celebratory games. They are hosting Stowe. And then also at 3 o'clock, Marlborough College against Eton College, and that is Marlborough College's Festival of Sport, where they are having a whole day of action, all fixtures at home, including an old boys fixture, which we will have live for you as well at 1 o'clock. So it is a busy Saturday here on Next Gen 15. Do join us for that. Any one of those games of your choosing, maybe a couple, they're all going to be up there in perpetuity. You can watch them all. I'm sure many of you will in the build-up to the evening's Rugby World Cup action. But here at StoneX, we've got a bit of a game on our hands.
We have got a game, and Matt Sharp is using this opportunity to get another few pointers into to the Berkhamsted team. It's a really lovely, it's just so nice to sit up here and watch Berkhamsted play Moreton. We only ever get to meet them in tournament play throughout the season. We don't get that proper you know, full 15-minute fixture with them, so an opportunity to sound them out, to get to feel, you know, what they like to do. We've already identified that they really like to set things up from the top and attack. This will all be really helpful, not just today, but moving through into tournament season and getting a feel for how Moreton play when we hopefully reach the latter stages of nationals this year.
Yeah, I think this game actually came from Berkhamsted hold a Berkhamsted 10s tournament at the start of the season. It's a pre-season tournament which just gives all the players the opportunity to try out in their teams, get playing lacrosse again, and it's a really nice tournament. And I think when Berkhamsted and Moreton did actually meet a few weeks ago at that tournament, it was really feisty and interesting and close, and I think that Matt, the head of lacrosse, was really keen to play them again, and I mean, what a great opportunity to do it here at StoneX Stadium.
close games between these two seem to be the way it always goes. You say it was close a couple of weeks ago, and looking back at some of those meetings in the Nationals, they always seem to be within a couple of scores of each other. So clearly two well-matched sides over the years. And
definitely, and such different setups, because Moreton is a relatively small school with a small lacrosse programme. You know, they'll often travel very far just with one team. We're more about sort of big numbers and getting lots and lots of girls playing. But I think the competitive edge from both teams always means that it's an excellent performance, and you know, they've got some fantastic coaches at Moreton who are incredibly passionate about the game, and they are able to produce some brilliant players who play really creatively. So yeah, a really good match, and a different style to playing a South team. When we play Surrey teams, they all play quite similarly. We play them a lot. So yeah, as Chaz said, this is just a really great experience.
Certainly is. Moreton Hall back up and running now, and looking to extend their advantage. 4-3 they lead.
Really good defence there from Amelia, just stayed really tight to her player. Contact on the hips as soon as the ball was picked up, and drove her straight out of the 11 metre, which is exactly what we want from one of our straight defenders. Moreton here is still trying. They really like that right channel, really want to get the ball in their right hand, take that shot that we've seen work for them so many times. But I think the Berkhamsted defenders may have clocked on slightly to that tactic.
Pickering with the ball in hand, Romilly Pickering.
It's also worth noting that, you know, the lacrosse season runs all the way through to March, so it is a really long season, and we are only 4 weeks in, so both teams have got a long time to work on different aspects of the game and build together. You know, unlike the rugby season that is very short and intense, and then you know, turns into different formations of the game come January. This is a bit of a long slog, and therefore teams are very early. They're not the finished article. They're still trying to work themselves out, let alone their opposition that they face each game.
Yeah, and like Joe said, quite a few of these girls are from year 11, so have never played with anyone else other than their year group, and I think that is a huge factor that plays when they join the senior setup, but really exciting, and I think they all love the opportunity. Oh, and there's a shooting space call on Annie there, so she just slid in. Oh no, it was Amelia. She just went in, ready for the slide, but unfortunately got caught the wrong side.
Phoebe Jones then with a chance. Phoebe Jones' shot was well saved.
Great save by Kate, really good.
Great outlet there, straight away.
Another big moment from Kate.
Yeah, I can see on the replay, that was going straight down the goal. And here we've got great defence here from the straight attack.
Yeah, Ella is hunting, and as a result of Ella hunting, she's got possession of the ball. That is such a good redefend.
Well, great decision. A really good decision.
Just hold that. That's maturity, isn't it? Showing from Ella there.
And Ella being one of our year 11 students, that is really good maturity, great decision making. Great hustling. She hustled hard to win that ball back, and then did make the right decision to allow Berkhamsted to keep possession.
Certainly was good maturity, and it's allowed her side the opportunity which they take.
Great work there from Ashley. You can see she's really pleased, and the girls are really pleased with her. As you can see here, great teamwork again from the Berkhamsted girls, looking threatening.
Good decision from B. She saw Ashley poking out. And then Ashley's really taken on 2/nearly 3 players there, and able to held possession.
Even
great
with
stick movement.
Yeah, even with a check towards the head as well, she still managed to hold on to the ball, and I think that just shows the strength that these girls have.
Movement like Michael Jordan in the air there. Outstanding work. And a reward for that patient play from Ella allows Berkhamsted the opportunity to level the game up as we head into the break after this third quarter. We are 4 apiece, and we have a big final quarter to enjoy very shortly.
We truly do believe there's not a team in the country we can't beat if we're on our game. There'll be teams out there who have better technical players than us but don't have the same team spirit that we do. In terms of the team dynamic, in terms of how we are with each other around school, around the pitch, around where we play our football, is huge. I think we can win every trophy.
Final quarter of the game, and as you say, Joe, it is a big quarter coming.
Big quarter, and when Berkhamsted played St Cat's last year at this very event, it ended in a draw, and it was goal for goal in the final quarter, 11-all, and I just have a feeling this is going to be a similar experience in terms of how close it is. What a goal from Moreton.
Straight off the draw. They wanted that.
Emma Barnes moving the ball aggressively to kick off this final quarter. Lizzie Mellier with the score. Moreton Hall out the traps fast.
Moreton have done really well this whole game with the draw. They've hustled hard, they've won the ground balls, and as you can see here, great feed. Fast break situation, and Berkhamsted are just caught a little bit slow there, unfortunately.
It was a determined and aggressive run that from Emma Barnes. Well finished off by Mellier, and Berkhamsted on the run again.
Yeah, they've set up slightly lower now to try and cover themselves in case a fast break comes again. But Moreton definitely seem to be taking control. They're taking confidence from each goal, setting themselves up still at the top. Berkhamsted are going to have to really think about digging in here, being really brave and committing. That is awesome defence from Gemma.
I think they're very switched on again. Moreton are wanting to go down that right channel. It was really good to see Gemma read that, slide high, double the ball, and not even give them the opportunity to take the drive on.
Yes.
Great defence there.
Really good defence and turnover.
Great hustle, she really wants that ball, and just gives Berko a time now for breathing room, a transition, and hopefully possession of the ball. Great work there from Abby, change of hands. It just goes to show, put your stick work in, and that just looked effortless for her.
And there is a lot of space on this pitch. There is a lot of room to be moving that ball before they're under pressure from the defence. We just can't help but offload at the first opportunity.
I think you can see the girls are excited, they're pumped, they're ready, they want to score the goals, and they've all got the confidence to take on Moreton, but sometimes it's important that we stay nice and calm and try and keep our discipline as well.
I guess at the moment that's been the difference between the two sides, that slightly more patient play from Moreton Hall versus a faster pace of play from Berkhamsted.
Yeah, Berkhamsted just do not seem organised in this transition into the defensive unit. From my perspective, Moreton were open last time because we just had less players down that end and we're not reacting quick enough. So, they really need to switch on quickly in terms of their transition down to defence. And if they don't, they're likely to get caught again. I'm trying not to be, biased on the Berko side here, but it's frustrating to sit here and watch.
Barnes has a go again, but the whistle went before she scored.
So that is shooting space again there, which actually does Berko a favour because the goal did go in, and it was an absolutely excellent shot there again on that right side. Again, Berko really need to note that and not give the player the opportunity to take that. We've now got a free position, so hopefully Kate can come up with a big save.
So just be a bit careful here that Nicole isn't going to shoot in space again.
Oh, unlucky there.
And the umpire has given a second shooting space, are we?
No, it was a push.
A push,
I believe.
okay.
Barnes really has been the one to watch from a Moreton Hall perspective. Berkhamsted determined to put her under pressure here. This is a huge moment. Barnes off the
Post.
Barnes' speed off the mark is really impressive. She's a fantastic player, making her, it's a shame she didn't get that goal.
That was a great pick up there from Evie, just great speed, one-handed. She knew her job, and that was just to get the ball out of defence.
Berkhamsted have survived that dangerous moment. Can they create one of their own here? They need a goal, they need two really. They've got one here, have they? No, just gone wide. Looked for all the world as though it was in.
That's really unlucky there for Abby. I think she hustled hard. Unlucky again.
Unlucky Annie.
How about that? The
Great
pace.
running from Berkhamsted. Great work, Amy.
And great work from Gemma there, hustling to cover Amy's back.
There's a lot of great, isn't there? We like that word.
The ground that Gemma covered just to get herself in
Yeah, so
that
Gemma
line.
is actually a national sprinter. She does a lot of athletics aside of her lacrosse, and it's paying off this evening.
Very, very nearly a nice bit of interplay that between Georgia and Abby. Just didn't quite stick, but still Berkhamsted have possession.
Come
While
on,
they have that, they will believe.
They
Oh,
are
the
digging
hands
deep
firm.
here. You can see they really, really want it. And Georgia is working so hard. She's picked it up.
Fantastic pressure.
Oh.
The opportunity opened up for Georgia, but we've got a moment here and a yellow card
yellow
for
card.
pushing. And Berkhamsted have a big, big opportunity here.
Yeah, 2 minutes now, player up. How are they going to use it? How are they going to react to that? What is their plan?
This is the time that Berkhamsted could really steal the game. They could run away with it. They've just got to be smart, make good decisions, think about utilising that free player now.
Georgia with the ball, gets the shot away and scores.
Great free position there. Absolutely shot it in the top corner. It kind of dropped in fact, from where we're sitting, it fell in, and really well placed. Really great composure, especially after taking a big hit.
Yeah, she actually shot through some sticks there, didn't she? So I'm not quite sure if it was a bit of a ricochet, but ultimately a goal's a goal, and we'll absolutely take that. Top of the goal, and
We're now level.
are we level? Is it 5
We are
all?
indeed 5 apiece, heading into the final minutes of the game.
And Berkhamsted really do need to use this yellow card now. Can they use this free player to put the pressure on, to get an extra goal, and then just maintain that scoreline?
5 each, time counting down. Moreton Hall moving up the pitch. They've led for so much of this game.
Again, you can tell she's wanting to go on her right. She's wanting to create that space. Can Berko read it? Can they slow that down, get the ball out?
Barnes got it away to Jones, who now gives it back to Barnes, who finds some space.
Despite being one down, they just look composed under this amount of pressure. It's really impressive from Moreton. Berkhamsted chasing them down, 2 on each player. Attackers are not afraid.
Great defence there by Berkhamsted. Really well worked.
Right, can Berkhamsted use this now? Come on.
Berkhamsted flying up the field, ball is loose, but it's claimed by Berkhamsted just about. Berkhamsted will have possession.
You can hear the crowd. They know that there are seconds probably left on this game, and they are wanting the goal.
B moves it in field, looking for an opening for Gemma. She's had to work hard to keep control of that one. Ball is loose again. Stays with Berkhamsted, just about does it. No, Moreton Hall might just have it. How big could that be? Ball is still loose. Everyone wants a piece of it. Moreton Hall have finally claimed it, and they could have an opportunity here to counter-attack. Forward they go with real purpose and pace. Could this be the game right here? Berkhamsted have done well to just shut that down a little bit, but still an opportunity here. Great save. Great save.
Wow, this really is heart and mouth moments in the final sort of moments of this game. That was unbelievable from Kate under that pressure. she's taking just a moment now to take a breath before she offloads, but I feel like Berkhamsted probably need to be doing that quite quickly.
Time is definitely ticking, we feel here.
Brilliant work from Kate, now doing her best Edison impression as she moves the ball forward. She might just get it back here. That's lovely play.
Great work from
Kate.
Kate. Composure, confidence, everything you want to see in a goalie.
Again though, it's loose ball.
Oh, and Gemma has hustled really well there to get the ball to Ella. It's keeping it safe.
Right,
moving
here we
the
go,
ball.
Berkhamsted. Cool under pressure. Let's make really good decisions.
Berkhamsted now looking for the opportunity to claim this game. What a finish we've got here. Ashley has it in hand, now moves it to Helena. Meets a wall of Moreton Hall. Ball loose again. So much loose ball in these closing stages. The nerves starting to get into the game. Moreton Hall on the fast break here.
Yeah, once again, Moreton Hall coming out with the ball, calm under pressure, getting it to Barnes.
Barnes with the shot. I think Kate managed to get the save in on
Just
that.
wants the right side every time.
I think Berkhamsted have finally clocked onto that and really trying to direct her out of the fan to stop that shot, which is what we just saw then. Just means that she can't get as much precision on that shot and allows Kate now to have possession. They're really pushing. We can see the Berkhamsted sideline. Oh, and there we have it.
Another draw.
Kate went for the big Hail Mary, but while the ball was in the air, the umpire's whistles went. It finishes up here in an epic draw. What a game, what a tense finish. And in the end, honours even. Berkhamsted 5, Moreton Hall 5. A fantastic occasion.
Absolutely brilliant occasion. What a moment for all of these girls on that pitch, and I kind of feel like a just result in terms of what we saw from performances from both sides. But Berkhamsted clawed it back, but just couldn't push through for an additional goal at the end.
No, and I agree with Jo. I think what an experience. It's really great to play Moreton, to see the quality. It's really just exciting to see the quality of lacrosse that we have across the country, and what an opportunity for these girls. As you can see them there, they worked well as a team, they dug deep, and I think especially for those year 11s who haven't had that experience yet, you know, what an opportunity to shine in front of a great crowd who are getting bigger and noisier. But yeah, really great to see some fabulous lacrosse on show.
There certainly was some fabulous lacrosse on show. Fabulous game, a fabulous occasion, worth the trip certainly for Moreton Hall. For Berkhamsted, once again, a fantastic show here at the StoneX. Got to stop drawing when you come here though.
I know, we seem to really like a draw, but yeah. I'm just lost for words.
Some fantastic play all round though from both sides. Those big players on each side really stood up to be counted. Both goalkeepers with some exceptional moments.
And both teams will have just selected a most valuable player or a player of the game from each side, and now I believe they are exchanging a gift. I think it's a nice engraved keyring as a memento of the evening for those girls that have been able to take the field tonight.
A fantastic memento, a fantastic evening. Jo, Charlie, thank you so much for joining us and lending your expert view to my nonsense up here in commentary. All finishes up Berkhamsted 5, Moreton Hall 5. Do stay with us through these adverts, because coming up after that we have the rugby. Berkhamsted once again hosting against Denstone College. Should be a cracker.
We truly do believe there's not a team in the country we can't beat if we're on our game. There'll be teams out there who have better technical players than us, who don't have the same team spirit that we do. In terms of the team dynamic, in terms of how we are with each other, around school, around the pitch, around where we play football, this year, I think we can make it.
Yeah, a month on. I'm still loving it. I've still got the trophy on my desk. I'm really lucky this year. The players have been unbelievable. You know, for me, it's all about culture. That's what's really important. And setting that culture, and the girls delivered that culture the whole year. The year 13s who really took on leading the year 12s, and they're showing that character.
It's good that me and guys are co-captains, so that helps, and it's really fun captaining, especially being one of them. So
I think it's been amazing to be captain, especially co-captain with ours. And I don't think we really knew how much we could achieve, like we knew we were a really good team, but it was just amazing to be able to prove it to everyone.
We take part in pre-competitions, and obviously being crowned double champions is just absolutely incredible.
We started the season with the county tournament, and we won that, winning all of our games, which then meant we could go to regionals. And then we also won that, and we won all our games, which meant really just qualified for nationals. And that's just really such a big achievement, qualified for nationals.
when we went into nationals, we kind of just wanted to make it further than we did last year, so last year we didn't even make that.
Was so resilient, which I'm really, really proud of, particularly after they had a defeat against Moreton, and then had to come back again and play them in the quarterfinals. Losing by 1 goal is tough in the games.
Everyone managed to lift their spirits after losing, and as a captain it was so great to see everyone still be so happy and enthusiastic, knowing that we can still do so well even though we lost the game.
I mean, through to the semis, we were really like, this is bad, like, this is amazing.
We still couldn't believe we won the nationals. I just remember that day just smiling, I just couldn't even believe that we'd done it, and then to go into another semi and then final literally the following day, it was amazing, and to win again, just really good.
Energy was just so high, especially with everyone watching. Like, last year we were so running in, it just was.
I'm so proud. It's been such a long season to be able to through like the whole entire season and then achieve what we did.
The cups, both the cups, the ICC Cup even making it as far as we did, and then the SMS, the we won it, that was amazing too.
The resilience they've shown, I think, shows what we do at school in developing remarkable people. These girls are remarkable athletes. 4 of them don't even play for them, have never played for them in this team, so it just shows, the importance of homegrown talent and, getting that culture right.
But to be able to finish it off on such a high like this and to develop so much since I was in year 7, just looking at the big girls, that looks so good to stand in that.
I'm most proud that it's at an team level, because if you look at the banners behind me, we have only really achieved it from the 14 level and below. It is massive. Double champions, absolutely incredible.
Welcome to a beautiful day. My name is Tom Pierce and I'm the Sport at Berkhamsted is very much about developing remarkable people. And here at Berkhamsted, we believe that belonging to the team or belonging to the school is a huge part of our sporting offer, and the relationships and the character education that the pupils receive from that is second to none. In terms of our philosophy for sport, it really comes in 3 tenets. The first being the participation base. We really firmly believe in having huge numbers of girls and boys representing the school or playing a wide variety of sports. Also though, as a school, we do believe in high standards and high performance, and that comes much when they're older, and we really challenge them to be the best they can be. The third tenet to our vision, and the most important probably for boys and girls, is to be enjoying and loving their sports, and we really do firmly believe that this will actually help them play sport when they're 25, 35 and 45.
We're proud of our programme here at Berkhamsted School and the range of activities and sports that our pupils have access to. Variety is really key in everything that we do, as we aim to offer our pupils exposure to so many sports, and we encourage them to play as many sports as they can, as we believe that multi-sport athletes are the best athletes. These include HRF or health related fitness, basketball, swimming, gymnastics, dance, squash, and through our extracurricular programme, even more excitingly, they are able to participate in sports such as equestrian and skiing. For our boys, we encourage them to participate in sports such as rugby, football and cricket.
And on the girls' side, we have lacrosse, netball, girls cricket, alongside boys and girls can access the Fives curriculum as well. The girls football programme started 2 years ago and now has great links through the school, and we're hoping to develop that over the next few years as well. Alongside this, we have local academies where girls can play their football outside school, and we very much support them on their journey on that. The girls cricket programme has also flourished here over the last 2 years, and we now have a specialist head of cricket from a professional background who's running the girls cricket pathway, which shows how important we see girls cricket as being for the future.
And to support our pupils, we have access to an incredible range of facilities here at Berkhamsted School. Over the road we have Haslam Field, which is home to much of our prep sport. We have Kitchener's Field just beyond the castle, which hosts junior football, athletics and girls cricket. Here at Chesham Field is a wonderful setting for many of our boys and girls to represent the school each weekend. Up at our King's site we have the Knox Johnston Sports Centre with a 25-metre pool, a fitness suite and an indoor sports hall.
At Berkhamsted, we very much believe in tailoring for individual needs, and we do offer and run a sports scholarship programme alongside a bursary support programme for local and regional athletes who want to take part in our sports. We also have an array of partnerships with local and regional academies such as Saracens Rugby, Saracens Mavericks Netball, and local and regional universities who support our students on their journey through Berkhamsted School.
We are lucky here at Berkhamsted School to have an amazing team of professionals leading the sports provision for our pupils. We have a number of qualified PE teachers who are supported and bolstered by a range of professional coaches who have been involved in the professional game, either through playing or coaching at franchise or national level. The staff here are dedicated, driven and passionate, but not only about sport, but about the well-being of the pupils in their care.
We firmly believe there's something very special about sport here at Berkhamsted, and we do warmly invite you down to come and see our facilities and what we have on offer in the future.
Welcome back to the StoneX Stadium. We've just seen a fantastic game of lacrosse, 5-all, as Berkhamsted hosted Moreton Hall. Now attention turns to the rugby as Berkhamsted welcome Denstone College. And we take a look here at the Berkhamsted starting side, led in the centres by Sam, with Adam alongside. And in the half-backs, Ollie and Alex, as Berkhamsted come charging out onto the field. Hundreds and hundreds of spectators here. Their buses have been arriving in their droves over the last couple of hours, and their players on the field ready to hit some bags ahead of kick-off. And so alongside Sam and Adam in the back line, Ollie and Alexander at half-back, with Joss, Oscar and Alex in the back three. Up front, Dan, John and Dominic in the front row. Second row, Thomas and Jack. And then in the back row, Toby at 8, and Jack and Gabriel, the vice-captain. In the back row, Douglas, Oliver, Ed, James, Oliver and Stefan on the bench. Richard Pryor is director of rugby as Denstone College make their way onto the field. They are led by number 8, Ned Corrie, who is in a back row that's a bit of a commentator's nightmare. It's the twins, the Owusus, Rick and Ricky. In the second row, Charlie Maltas and Ollie Makepeace. And in the front row, Max Bailey, Jamie Longyear and Charlie Collier. Half-backs, Ollie Booth and the vice-captain, Jed Benson. And in the centres, Tom Pickering and Dom Smith. Back three, Charlie Meads, Charles Worthington and Liam Shon. On the replacements bench, Harry Woolman, Tom Hodder, Will Smith, Eden Maxwell and Harrison Eaton. And the head of rugby, newly this year at Denstone College, is George Glenn. Moments away from kick-off then. It's been slightly delayed as a result of that lacrosse game overrunning. I'll tell you what, if we get a rugby match like that lacrosse match, we are going to be in for something special. 5-all draw in the lacrosse. Could we get something similar here at the StoneX in the rugby? Both sides have some promising players in their lineup. And both have some wonderful old boys in their ranks as well. Number of players.
Make sure they're behind, yeah, a yard behind is better than a yard in front. Skipper!
It came from Berkhamsted, Toby Knight, Tobias Elliott among them. James Rodwell, the former England international 7-star. An old Berkhamsted boy as well. We are just about ready to go. The referee signals to start the game. And Berkhamsted Saracens under 18 fly half gets us going. The floodlights are on, the crowd is in, and a huge game of rugby awaits us. Booth sets up for the box kick, high, hanging, right into that box, and the chase is very good indeed. Penalty to Berkhamsted. Berkhamsted line out. To the middle they go, but goes over the top, so Denstone with an opportunity to clear their lines.
Use!
Yeah, exit!
Big carry.
You're outside! Use! No! Good.
Well taken by Berkhamsted, but then spilled. What a chase from Denstone College, and you can tell they are bang up for this. There is a huge Berkhamsted support, and it looks as though...
There's your marks, guys. First scrum, like agreed, okay?
Denstone College are determined to create their own atmosphere with some real physical play.
That's your limit. 8's in before the set, please.
First scrum of the game.
Coach! Brains!
These two sides
going forward. One
have
going
had some
forward.
wonderful front rowers through the years.
Leave the space.
But it's a free kick, Berkhamsted. That ball just goes loose though, tidied up, stays in Berkhamsted possession, but again it's a huge tackle coming in from Denstone College. They are so determined here in these opening exchanges. Denstone return the kick, bounces and may just run out. Quickly taken by Alex, the Saracens fly half. Worth noting that for GDPR reasons we are just using first names of Bedford players today, but I'm sure many of you know who Alex, the Saracens under 18 fly half is for Berkhamsted.
Wait for me, please. Guys, time's off, physio's on. Time's off, physio's on. Time is off.
Just a short break while one of the Berkhamsted players gets a little knock attended to. Nothing that's going to keep him off though.
Yeah, okay. Time back on.
And time is back on, ready to play.
Stay.
Free kick Berkhamsted. Tommy throw came in from Denstone College. And Denstone College should be well battle-hardened coming into this one. They've played 3 games, lost 2, won 1, but the 2 they've lost are against what for many people's money may well be 2 of the best in the entire country, Ipswich and Sedbergh, who, if anyone saw the game between them on Saturday live here on Next Gen 15, they will know exactly what I'm talking about. Those were Denstone's opening 2 games of the season. Hard to get more difficult than that, but it will have them battle-hardened. Mount St Mary's College certainly felt that last time out. 27-13 victory for Denstone. But Berkhamsted here have ridden some of that strong Denstone defence rather, and have a penalty that they pumped into the 22 from this scrum.
Make sure we're in and pause, please.
And we just see there the loose head loses his bind. Unfortunate one that for Bailey. Line out claimed by Berkhamsted, but it's loose ball, so they won't be able to set up the maul they originally intended. So Ollie has to just tidy it up. And as these floodlights warm up, it is quite dark out there on the field. You can't quite pick it up on your picture, but the field is very, very dark. Making conditions tricky, but it's another penalty to Berkhamsted. Fantastic play, I think, from Ollie, the scrum half, who got himself over the ball. Was indeed fantastic, brave work from the scrum half. Plenty of number 9s would have got themselves well out of the way of that contact situation. Not so this one. By the way, did anyone recently see that video that's been going viral of the scrum half accidentally kicking a conversion over his own post? It's extraordinary. They're a funny breed, scrum halves, aren't they? Denstone having to defend here as Berkhamsted break clear from the maul, but it may well have been turned over by Denstone. Has indeed poached at the crucial moment by the visiting side. Look to clear their lines through the box from Ollie Booth. Alex, that was the other Alex at fullback. Tidies up, but another penalty. Rick Owusu, one of the twins in the back row, getting over the ball. Those of you that have been watching schoolboy rugby a long time will remember another set of very famous twins playing in the back row in white, the Curry twins for Oundle. Sometimes felt like there were 6 or 7 of them on the field, and already it feels like that with the Owusu twins in the back row for Denstone College.
You've got to be a step though. That's fine.
Line-up goes awry though.
Forward by Red.
But not forward.
Lost forward by Red.
Berkhamsted tried to tidy it up. Not forward again by Denstone, and we'll have a scrum down. Denstone College ball. 0-0, 7 minutes gone.
Come on, boys. Let me set it first. Okay, I'll step back, yeah. Crouch!
Big week of action this for Berkhamsted.
Set!
A week ago, they had the opening round of the Cup. Fantastic 33-19 victory
Come round, guys.
away at Warwick. And of course, this game tonight, sandwiched between them, was a game against Seaford College, in which they fielded a fairly changed up side. Quite an intense week for the Hertfordshire side.
Bind! Set!
Seaford, though, showed their quality in that one.
Thank you.
As Berkhamsted sees the loose ball, and they're going to race away for the opening score of the game. It's Alex, the fly half, who arcs his run towards the post to make the conversion easier. pouncing on the loose ball. And it's Berkhamsted that have the early lead. Denstone ball from the scrum, tried to pass it out the back, it just caught a stray arm, ball bounced loose. And Alexander got away for the score. He'll be converting his own try. I ought to tell you a fair bit about the quality of this man. But he's been playing fly half for Saracens in the Under-18 Academy League. As a lower sixth player last year and now in his upper sixth. Despite some of the incredible talents in that back line, including Charlie Bracken, who of course has been tearing up trees. Jack Bracken,
There's Ned, guys.
He's been tearing up trees for some
Just
ball
break down. Okay, same for them. Break down. We've got to be clear.
Alexander.
Yeah, okay.
Has been the man at fly half. That tells you everything about his quality.
I'll have a chat with them, but yeah.
He slots the conversion to his own try.
Make sure we're behind when you're ready.
To give Berkhamsted a 7-0
right,
lead.
mate. Okay, lovely. When you're ready. Lovely.
Denstone College restart.
Stay hold. Thank you. Carrying back. Yeah, all on winger. Let him run.
Berkhamsted in possession. Crowd really getting behind them.
Stop, stop. Thank you.
Here at Saracens StoneX Stadium. And cheering every half a break, this crowd. Berkhamsted starting to play without nerves, starting to feel the energy from that crowd as Alex tries to chip that one through, but it sits up perfectly for Liam Sean, the fullback for Denstone College, and Liam Sean gets a breakaway try of his own. The bounce of a rugby ball can be so cruel one way, and so rewarding the other. The chip for half a second looked like it sit perfectly for Berkhamsted, but in the end it sat perfectly for Sean and perfectly for Denstone College. And Liam Sean had the gas to finish it off. Two breakaway scores and a try apiece. As Jed Benson, the vice captain, stands over the conversion that will level the game up. Benson lands it. Denstone a level. 7 points apiece.
Sam, just break down as well, okay?
In a bit of a game here.
Yeah, clear a roll, okay? And hands as well. And hands. If you miss it, leave it.
Alex kicks long for Berkhamsted. Strong carry from the Denstone College hooker, Longyear. And another from his front row partner, Collier. Collier again getting his hands on the front row, getting through a mountain of work here for Denstone College. Once again, Longyear takes it in. Corrie, the skipper now. It's hard work for the Denstone forwards, this. It looks as though Booth is going to give them some respite as he hangs the box up. Sends it deep to Alexander, who moves it back in field to Alex.
Don't go forward, Red! Now you're fine!
Hitting underneath it again is Booth. Booth thinks he's spotted some space, and there is a bit of space out there. The ball rolls and rolls and rolls. It's not quite a 50-22, but it's a very handy kick for Denstone College, who wanted to take it quickly, but the referee just lets them know it had been touched.
That's there, Mark. White mark. Your white mark. Thank you. Lost forward by White. No, leave it, White. Get out. Still playing a knock-on advantage. Use.
Advantage, Berkhamsted for the knock-on. They choose to run it, and they run it big through Thomas. Brother of the fly half.
Advantage over. Leave it, thank you.
Berkhamsted trying to get a bit of offloading going. And they get the penalty.
7-6 roll.
As both Owusu twins
Roll clear.
are asked to roll clear. I'll tell you what, they hit hard when they hit as a pair, don't they? They just couldn't quite get away, having made the hit. It's a really difficult area of the game now. You really need the other players around you to decide not to compete when you've made a tackle and you end up on the wrong side. There are times where you simply can't move. You need to rely on other people just to stop the contest.
Stay as well. It's carried back.
Berkhamsted needing to defend here. Didn't win the line out. Denstone still carrying hard. That time Benson. Collier again. Make peace up to the halfway line.
No, leave the 9, thank you.
Little slip there, but ball retained for Denstone College, who are really starting to get through their phases now. Owusu in the wide channels. Onto his twin.
Don't look for it.
To Owusu's getting involved here. Out the back now, Denstone using the back line and almost breaking clear through Smith. Benson feeds wide here to Meads.
Stay on your feet.
Breaking clear though, goes Ollie. Ball spilled loose though, back into Denstone hands. It's chaotic out there right now. Corrie tries to add a bit of straightness, but it's been ripped clear now by Berkhamsted, who get themselves on the attack through Alex. Alex now, past 1, past 2, gets the offload to Adam. Helter-skelter stuff here. Alexander moves it wide, and they're playing with penalty advantage now, Berkhamsted, but they want more than that. They may get more than that. Breaking clear goes Sam, the captain. Berkhamsted have their second. Flowing rugby from one end of the field to the other. And despite the try, the referee still sends the Denstone College player to the bin as well. Ollie Makepeace will have a few minutes on the sidelines. Berkhamsted will be playing against 14, and Berkhamsted will be playing with at least a 12-7 lead after that Sam try. He gave Worthington on the outside the hardest of tasks, looking to cover 2 men on the outside. Had to turn the shoulders, and as soon as Sam saw those shoulders turned, he knew the dummy was on and could just pin back the ears. And having played on the wing for the first 15 last year, the inside centre this year knew he'd have the gas to finish it off. Alexander's conversion is good. It's a 14-7 lead for Berkhamsted. Sam the scorer, Alexander the converter, and the hosts have the lead with almost 20 minutes gone.
When you're ready, as long as they're behind.
Denstone looking to strike back quickly.
No, it's fine, get on.
Referee encouraging them to play on.
Use! Ball's out, ball's out.
Ball's out, Denstone get the box kick away. Alexander feeds Alex. Alex just tries to wriggle through a gap, almost succeeds, gets up to the halfway line, but lost the ball forward in the process. Denstone College scrum.
Scrum. Wait. Yes. Is he down? Time off. Mad. Sam. Both sides last couple of minutes have been really, really good. Okay, keep that picture for me. Okay, keep rolling. Again, if you have your hands in and you don't get it the first time, just whip them out. All right, make it really clear.
Really sorry about him.
Yeah, it's all right.
Short delay.
Okay, so they'll have to go the same. Yeah. Guys, you'll have to go down to 7.
Denstone College just had a couple of running repairs going, but everyone's back on their feet. We'll be restarting the scrum. Referee just reminding Berkhamsted that they'll have to scrum with 7. As Denstone College still have makepeace in the bin. Of course, this being under 18s rugby, you do have to match the numbers in the scrum.
One drop. It's got to be 7v7, boys. Yeah, it's a push, yeah. Second row went off.
Ready to get back underway. Denstone College scrum. They trail Berkhamsted 14 points to 7. As Booth feeds the scrum. It's a big scrum. Denstone College, and Berkhamsted rather, such a big scrum. They've hooked it against the head. Brilliant work from the Berkhamsted forwards.
Penalty advantage.
And now they play with penalty advantage from the high tackle as Alexander feeds his centres, and now Sam bursts into Denstone territory. And then the ball is spilt forward and will come back
7, high
for
tackle.
a penalty on the halfway line.
That's a good idea, that. Right, yeah. That's good. Scrum called. Scrum called. It's just 1.5.
So we're back where we started a couple of minutes ago, except this time it's Berkhamsted with the put-in. Free kick to Berkhamsted. In fact, a penalty. I was just about to say that's the second one. The referee remembers it was as well and turns it into a full penalty. Berkhamsted go quickly from it and they make good ground. And forwards get on the carry. Sam wants to stretch his legs again, fields it back in. Fast ball this for Berkhamsted. Can they do something with it? Trying to buy a cheap penalty. Referee not having it, but Berkhamsted may not need it. Going close, but then over the ball was Jamie Longyear. A big carry from Dan. And in fact, it wasn't Longyear. It was Ollie Booth, the scrum half, getting over the ball. That is brilliant work from the scrum half. That's turnovers for both scrum halves we've seen. Really embodying the determination that their sides are playing with here at the StoneX Stadium.
Make sure you're two. You're either in or you're out. Okay? That's fine. Good there. Make sure you're 10 as well.
Ball stolen by Berkhamsted, and they'll look to try and create something out wide here, but lost forward. Chance for Denstone to counter. They go to ground. They're still going to look to play, but nothing coming from it, so we'll come back for that knock-on.
I need you to keep that space, okay? We've had two. Second one. Yeah, but you've had two against your side, okay? Just step up a little bit closer. Thank you. Keep that gap. We've asked for ear to ear. Crouch! Bend! Set! Stay 9. Hold!
feeds.
Thank you.
Dink over the top from Smith. Claimed in the backfield. Down Berkhamsted's left wing, Josh, who's into the 22, and there could be space here on the outside. They give the final pass. Denstone College scramble is the equal of the Berkhamsted attack at the moment.
No, 6! He's never on the ball. 7, thank you.
Berkhamsted still plugging away. Alexander feeds his forwards outside him. It's a bit narrow at the moment. Slow ball. Still stays on the Berkhamsted side. That's clever play as Sam goes close.
You're off your feet.
Loose ball, but it's just about tidied up on the Berkhamsted side by Dan, the loose head, and now breaking around the right-hand side they go. Through Adam, in fact through Alex, the fullback. He did so well to find a way to get that ball down. Almost upside down by the time he finished it off. Take a look at this finish again. It was well tidied up by Dan, the loose head.
Good finish.
And then Alex with some great footwork to get up to the line. But look at this. Owusu puts him under all kinds of pressure. But somehow, some way, Alex finds a way to get the ball down. He stretches it out to a 19-7 lead for Berkhamsted. Alexander with the conversion opportunity. It is a really tough one. But his side have scored 3 tries inside of 27 first half minutes.
Responded well in the last. No yellow card can come on.
Alexander. With the touchline conversion, it's a good strike, but just pushes it left. Stays at 19-7, but Alex, the fullback, with a score that puts a bit of daylight between the two sides. And crucially, means that Berkhamsted did manage to get a try during that yellow card period. And now Denstone College are back up to 15 men, or they will be once Makepeace realises that he's allowed back on again. There he is, he's just trotting on now.
Get the timing right next time, all right? Yeah, no worries. When you're ready. Make sure behind.
Back to 15 players apiece. Yeah. Berkhamsted leading 19-7. It's a deep kick from Denstone rather, which allows Berkhamsted to send a booming clearing kick up and rolling into the 22. Ollie Booth is back there.
Don't go forward, get out!
Now
Get out!
Denstone clear.
Yeah, you're fine now.
To Berkhamsted territory, but it's well kept in by Alexander, and now Alex hangs one high. And it might just drop in tricky fashion here for Booth. It was tricky, he had to come sliding in. Did really well to get to it, but just couldn't quite hang on to it. Just have a look at this from Alexander. Ball is bouncing towards the touchline. He realises he's about to go out just ever so well to keep that in. And in the end, it's given his side a decent net gain here and an attacking chance from the scrum.
Burnt! Set! Far side. Far side. Let's get that stability, okay, before the set. Get our heads in play, get our binds. Let's be stable, please. Okay, no movement before the set. You find your distance, okay?
All over the sides. Scrum
it's
time.
just there as a guide. Crouch! Bind! Set! Keep it up, keep it up. Get away from him now.
Good scrum again from Berkhamsted. So skip it to Alexander, now they move it wide, and there could be an opening here. There could really be an opening here. Adam is away. 4 tries for Berkhamsted, both centres on the score sheet. A brilliant move off the set piece from Berkhamsted. The right to left wheel on the scrum just took the back row out of the equation. And then Sam out the back door to Alexander. And in fact, it was his fullback Alex that he fed on the outside arc. 2 tries in as many minutes really for the fullback.
Step will look good on TV.
And as the referee says, that step will look good on TV. It certainly does.
I'm guessing so.
2 lovely moments from the Berkhamsted fullback Alex. First of all, that magical bit of finishing for his first. And then the lovely step and outside swerve for his second score and his side's 4th. After that incredibly intense and physical and impressive start from Denstone College, it's been Berkhamsted that have made the running of this game. And a brilliant touchline conversion, was it? Well, no, it wasn't. The cheers went up from the crowds. They almost convinced me of the conversion. The referee was not convinced. Either way, it's a 24-7 lead for Berkhamsted. Alex with 2 scores from fullback, 2 wonderful scores from fullback. Kickoff doesn't quite go right for the home side though. Denstone almost getting control of it, but Berkhamsted have just about wrestled control back. And will kick long.
Don't go forward, 12!
It's a pretty decent touch finder, given the angle. Denstone just had half a thought of going quickly.
There's your mark.
In the end, decide
Right,
against
set
it.
the gap. Just a yard off the 22, guys. A yard off the 22.
Harry Woolman is on for Denstone College.
That's your limit.
So too Tom Hodder.
Good.
Loose ball off the top of that line-out ball though, and then offside
It's lost forward.
from Denstone College means a penalty. Berkhamsted.
And you're in front. Lost forward, then in
Berkhamsted
front.
really are
Guys.
making life difficult for the
Lost forward,
visitors
he's
now.
in front. He's offside. Get in the chaser. There's your mark. Lost forward, then offside. Oh, bloody. We'll put the line as the middle, yeah? Lovely. No. That's yours, yeah. Competition's good, lost forward by
Good competition at the line-out from Denstone College, forces the knock-on from Berkhamsted. Good intervention there from Makepeace.
Competition's
At
good,
the
lost
set
forward
piece.
by red. Scrum. Keep our standards, guys, okay? Last one was good. Keep that height and stability, please. Second. Crouch! Bind! Set! Use, thank you.
Denstone
Lost forward.
can't quite get that one to stick. Try to run
Scrum
that
advantage, red.
fly half to winger move that we see so often at the top end of the game. Berkhamsted have possession, just pass behind the man, so we'll come back for the scrum. In fact, we won't, because it's half time. And what a first half from Berkhamsted. It was a really big physical opening to the game. Both sides exchanged breakaway scores, but since then Berkhamsted have roared away to a 24-7 half-time lead.
This is going. I've been teaching all day.
I don't know, it's just years of shouting and I can't be quite in the middle of a game. My voice is gone.
We truly do believe there's not a team in the country we can't beat if we're on our game. There'll be teams out there who have better technical players than us but don't have the same team spirit that we do. In terms of the team dynamic, in terms of how we are with each other around school, around the pitch, around where we play our football, is huge. I think we can win every trophy.
18, Ed.
Welcome back to the StoneX Stadium.
Where are you? Captain? Thank you.
Berkhamsted against Denstone College, and Berkhamsted have flown out of the traps in the first half for a 24-7 lead. What can Denstone College do about it? They're playing in white from left to right. Berkhamsted just about claiming that restart. In fact, no, it's fallen on the Denstone College side. Berkhamsted hosting here in their maroon and blue hoops. 24-7 they lead, but Denstone College looking to strike back early in this second half.
Penalty advantage white against 20 red.
They've made a few changes. Denstone, I'll run you through those once we've matched them up. Owusu with a big carry. Two twins stood out in that first half, and they're going close here.
Step! Penalty advantage against 18
Playing with
red.
penalty advantage. Oh, Denstone College, this could be a big start to the second half if they can get across the line. Benson puts it out the back. That's a really, really important tackle from Berkhamsted.
18 red.
Oh, what a crucial tackle that was.
Offside by 18.
Would have been a definite score otherwise, as Corrie goes quickly, but he's going to be pulled
It
back
must leave your hands.
by the referee.
Okay, it must leave your hands, so either put it down and tap it, okay?
Corrie, the skipper, goes close. He just short. Still short, Denstone College. How they managed to stop Corrie from going over there, I'll never know. Owusu goes close, Owusu goes over.
Got it first there.
Rick Owusu, the blind side, drives over from close range. Corrie went close. Owusu
Yeah, right in the middle.
gets over, and that is the start that Denstone College needed.
They all overfolded, so when we get in between teams, we keep scanning for the space.
Berkhamsted, close defence, was impressive.
Where's 20? Where's 20? 20! You were fine,
But
then you
Owusu
played him.
able
Leave
to
him alone.
power over. And a decent conversion as well from Jed Benson. Well,
Left
it
or
was in
right?
front of the sticks, I
Thank you.
suppose.
Make sure they're behind, please.
Decent in the context of the game, because it brings it to within 10 points, 24-14. Denstone College trail their hosts Berkhamsted.
Ball is out! Ball is out! Shoulder's not on!
Eden Maxwell is on at scrum half and gets that box kick
50-22 option.
away.
50-22 option.
50-22 is on, says the referee. It may not need it. Oh, bit of magic. Berkhamsted respond. Oliver with the score. They went for the 50-22 kick, but instead of bouncing out, it stayed in field. And Berkhamsted strike back. Alexander went for the 50-22. Now, is there a question of whether the player was in front of the kicker? Perhaps we'll never know. But what was important was when that ball sat up and stayed in field, Oliver was there to finish it off. And no sooner had Denstone narrowed the gap than Berkhamsted widened it back out again. Conversion doesn't quite go. But Oliver's try puts his side into a 29-14 lead. What a start to the second half. Tries for both sides.
Last one was good. markers by white, lost forward by red. Scrum advantage white.
Denstone playing with scrum advantage.
Penalty advantage white.
Fast start to the second half continue. It may well do because Denstone
Offside against
have
red.
penalty advantage here, and charging through goes Tom Pickering. He's one to look out for. Owusu carries now. Ball is ripped clear, but will come back for the penalty.
6 offside. 6 red offside.
It looks as though the vice captain Benson is going to look to the corner. Indeed he does. That is a fantastic kick towards that corner as well. From a long way out, he's taken that to within 6 metres
We put red on the line.
of the Berkhamsted try line.
You better work harder, please.
The referee doing as all referees do, and using the line
Use the line. Use the line.
to
Thank
set
you.
up the line up. What can Denstone College do here? Well, they do the first part right. Charlie Maltas brings the ball down, and the maul moves, and the maul is surging towards the line. Denstone College have their third try. Benson's kick into the corner set the platform up for his forwards pack to pounce upon. Maltas brought the ball down safely, and then I think it might have been Harry Woolman getting his hands on the ball at the back of that maul, and as his forward pack surged over the line, Woolman was there. To get the score.
10. Just your winger last time. Your winger last time, just get him to give a yard. Lovely. Spot on.
Conversion good from Benson as well.
Shoulder on! Use! Stay
We are
there!
down
Now you're fine.
to an 8-point game here. Denstone College stepped up here in the second half. Berkhamsted countered the previous try very quickly. What can they do in the face of that latest Denstone College score? This man, Alexander at fly half, might have something to say about it. So hard to bring down there.
That's fine.
A big carry now,
Lost forward, scrum
but
advantage.
lost forward
Scrum advantage, white.
just as they were building a bit of momentum. Denstone College now have the ball.
Release on! Thank you. Still got scrum advantage, guys. Advantage over.
Maxwell clips it over, and just as he did so, the referee called advantage over as the ball went straight out.
There's your mark, white.
It'll be a Berkhamsted line out. Unfortunate one, that one. For Denstone College, just one of those where
Guys,
just
2 yards
as
off.
the referee
You're
says
good there, Tad.
advantage over, you pull the trigger.
Hold 10.
Berkhamsted line out. They've set up here in the back line with real depth, and no surprise then they go off the top from that line out. Big carry first of all through the midfield, and the forward pack up almost to the 10-metre line. Now they come back against the grain on the blind side, and again it's a good carry, and they find a bit of space, but then a loose ball off the floor just allows Denstone to swarm around the ball in defence.
No, leave it there, white. Stay. Thank you.
So Berkhamsted slightly have to restart. Finding it really difficult to get clean ball at the base of the breakdown at the moment. Denstone College back row making Well, pretty tough back there.
Thank you, very good right.
This one a little tidier, a little slower as well. Good carry there from Jack in the second row. Alexander now feeds his runners outside him. Alexander, could there be a little bit of space out here if they can get the offload away? There might be, into the hands of Alex. Alex hat-trick hunting. Just gets hauled down inside the 22. But this is good from Berkhamsted, really good, inside the 22. Alexander out the back to Sam, the skipper. Sharp tackling from Denstone College and sharp work on the floor from Rick Owusu. Got his hands on the ball, got a clean rip. And Berkhamsted were holding on. Did really well to bounce back to his feet, get hands on. And the referee sharp on the whistle.
10, no, 10, you're on.
Just have a quick break while Berkhamsted make a change. Gives us a chance to just quickly mention our kit suppliers Limitless, who've been fantastic partners over the course of the last year or so. And as temperatures drop here in the stadium, they're doing a very good job of keeping us warm. We'll check out Limitless Kit to see what they've got to offer for you in your school.
There's your mark. Thank you. Keep it on you. Ned, keep working on our offside line, please.
I recommend the touchline jacket. Doing a fine job of keeping us warm as the wind picks up here at the StoneX Stadium. Denstone College have the line out poached here, and Berkhamsted with another chance after a promising attacking phase previously to try and launch something. They're having to have a lot of numbers at the breakdown though, because Denstone are making life so difficult at that breakdown. This is a good carry though to get them across the game line. And now surging through goes Sam. He's got a try to his name already. This time he gives a pass, but the pass just drifted forward. Just forward. But Berkhamsted are threatening here. Another lovely break from Sam after the delayed pass from Alexander. As he looked to draw and give, it just drifted forward on him.
Keep that gap, keep it up, keep working. Good.
Pickering goes direct off that scrum.
Shoulder on, thank you, use, hold, good.
Maxwell has his kick charged, but gets down to tidy it up.
No, 17!
Berkhamsted emerge with it though. Corrie makes life difficult there for Berkhamsted, but they still keep possession. Dominic this time going into contact.
Leave it, more gone.
Loose ball, but seized upon by Sam. Sam still going. Good footwork from the skipper. Then he's driven back by Owusu. And again, another big tackle coming through. Denstone are making life so difficult here. Still though, Berkhamsted plug away. Dominic carrying once more. That's a good carry, but the ball is loose. And Ricky Owusu now breaks clear. The powerful Denstone College defence getting its rewards. 20 minutes to go. We have got a real game on our hands here. Only 8 points between them. Denstone really have stepped up in this second half. Berkhamsted finding life difficult at the breakdown at the moment, but finding space with that kick. Seizing upon it though goes Liam Shon. He's already got one wonder try to his name. This time he gets the pass away to Worthington. Pickering bounces off a defender. And still going is Pickering across the 10-metre line. Pickering. Loose ball though. Seized upon by Maxwell. But seized upon, I apologise, by Oliver.
So 6 and 7 are increasingly infringing. Okay, they must roll clear. Okay, yeah, once they made the tackle, they must roll. Okay, and then their hands are in also after. 6 and 7 particularly. Okay, have a chat. I'll give you time. Thank you.
Free, just asking
Time's
Corey
off anyway.
to have a word with the Owusu twins about infringements. I wonder if that's because he can't tell which one's which. Just a bit of a break here while Corey has a word with his team and a couple of running repairs are taken care of. A little chance to remind you of what's coming up this weekend here on Next Gen 15. 4 live streams on Saturday and 4 absolute crackers. Then it all starts at 1 o'clock over at Marlborough College when they welcome Eton College. It's actually a 3 o'clock kickoff in the first team fixture, but there's a little curtain raiser, an old boys game between the old Marlboroughs. So do check that one out from 1 o'clock. First team game against Eton College will kick off at 3 o'clock. Also at 3 o'clock, the 200 years of rugby football celebrations continue at Rugby School when they host Stowe. That one should be an absolute cracker. It's been a long, long time since Stowe won at Rugby. Could they manage to do that this weekend? And there are also 2 2:30 kickoffs. Haileybury against Oundle, and an absolute cracker on the schoolboy scene. Millfield against Wellington College. Take your pick between the 4, watch them all back to back. They're all available. They'll all be available for as long as you want them. So do check all 4 of those out because they are going to be absolute.
Use the line is good. Yeah, hold.
Tell you what, we're in a bit of a game here as well at the StoneX as we get back underway.
Thank you.
Berkhamsted in their maroon and blue hoops, leading Denstone in white, 29-21. Roared out of the traps to a 24-7 half-time lead, but Denstone College have been superb in this second half, particularly in defence. Berkhamsted would love another score just to make this feel a little bit more comfortable, but again it's difficult ball at the back of the ruck. And the Owusu twins really are making life difficult at the breakdown at the moment. And it's not just the Owusus. Max Bailey getting over the ball that time, the loose head prop, earning the penalty for the visitors here. In fact, it may even have been the number 17 there, Tom Hodder, getting over it.
There's your mark.
Straight. Berkhamsted, you would imagine, will ask for the scrum, and they do indeed. Unfortunately, that one started off all right, but just drifted and drifted. The crowd here at StoneX starting to find real voice in support of their sides. They've been arriving by the busload since about 4:30 this afternoon.
9, leave him alone. Ball's out.
Stefan moves the ball away from the scrum, and they get it all the way out here to Oscar. He's moved from right to left wing, and now Alex, who tries to his name already, but it's Rick Owusu again over the ball. Oh, what an influence these Owusu twins are having. It was good play from Berkhamsted. Just look at this from Owusu. Gets himself just about behind the back foot.
Thank you.
Earns his side the penalty.
Reds use the edge of the line. Give a big yard. Give a big yard. Thank you. Stay as well. Hold.
Denstone darts are straight this time. Launch their attack, and that's nice play, and they get across the game line.
Thank you. He's got to move. Thank you.
Berkhamsted did a good job of slowing it down, but breaking around the corner went Maxwell, and now they still fly through from Owusu.
Advantage.
Playing with advantage now, Denstone College.
Advantage right.
Longyear carries in.
Get 6.
Collier still going. Collier across the line.
6. You're slowing it up. It's a clear line break. It's the yellow card.
What a turnaround this has been in the second half from Denstone College. They move to within 2 points, and they move a player clear as well. Gabriel, the Saracens player and vice captain,
26.
receives a yellow card for Berkhamsted.
No, 26, 29.
As Collier goes across
Who did your maths?
for Denstone College's 4th try.
Exactly.
And this conversion from Benson would leave us in a 1-point game. Just goes wide, but we are still in a tight old game here. 15 minutes left to go, and that Charlie Collier try for Denstone College has narrowed things to just 3 points.
Sam. No option, clear line break, he slowed it up. Okay, for number 6. Who are you coming on for? 26-29. To you. Time is off, just wait a second.
What a turnaround this has been from Denstone College. 24-7 down they were at half-time. 29-26 they now trail.
Lovely. When you're ready. Fine, competition's good.
Corey there.
Shoulder on.
The Denstone College captain carrying and carrying hard.
Ball's gone out, ball's gone out. Strip before you were down.
Strip clear. Owusu tries to find his brother. Just comes forward as he tries to offload it. Berkhamsted will have the scrum. It's Ricky Owusu this time. Tried to get the offload away. May actually have come off a Berkhamsted hand, but difficult one to spot. We'll have a Berkhamsted scrum.
Last one was good. Keep those standards, please. Boys, it must be 7 against 7. One of you must drop. Thank you.
The referee just explaining once again that it needs to be 7 against 7. And the opposition are a man down in the pack for safety reasons at under 18 level.
Good.
Tidy scrum ball for Berkhamsted. Alexander sticks boot to ball. 50-22 is on, and that's going to roll very, very close. It had to be claimed by Sean in the backfield. Well, the 50-22 was happening for Berkhamsted. And Denstone looked to make the clearance, but it was touched. Could be a counter-attacking chance. Brilliantly held on to there by Berkhamsted. I don't know how they held on to that without knocking it forward.
No, 17!
Now they look to get some sort of attacking platform. They need to work hard at the breakdown. Big shot comes in there. Ball will be in Denstone College hands. Oh, the defence in this second half has just been something else. Hodder with the big carry there. Harrison Eaton is on. Huge tackle coming in from Berkhamsted. They needed that there. Benson, little bit of space. Berkhamsted scramble well, and scramble to send the Denstone College man into touch, and they'll have the line out.
There's your mark, White. Numbers.
Fantastic tackle in the
Four's
midfield
call,
here.
4? Oh no, sorry, 5. I'll give you a
From
chance.
Berkhamsted, did really well to bring him down safely as well. Absolutely textbook.
That's fine, that's backwards.
Ball is poached at line out by Denstone College. And this could be a real opportunity. They're on the 22 here, the visitors.
Give me a yard.
With their tails up, they might just fancy, for the first time in the game, having a sniff at the lead. Owusu certainly fancies it.
No, you're not on the ball, Sam. Oh.
Eaton there just running into the referee.
No, don't come in there, 18. 18, get out.
Malpass. Malpass rather. Plays scrum half. Eaton back on his feet. Pickering. Maltas. Strong carry from the second row. Corrie. Eaton has another dart around the fringe. This is good from Denstone College. Still they go on. Owusu fighting and scrapping for every inch, and now they're just a yard short. The left-hand side they go, fast hands, and they across. They are indeed. Corrie gets over, but the referee awards the penalty try. A high tackle prevented the score. It'll be a penalty try and a yellow card to boot. The conversion won't be necessary, that's awarded naturally. And Denstone College, having been 24-7 down at half-time, have the lead.
We got another 9.
Well, what a turnaround from Denstone College. At half-time, discussions up here in commentary were about how maybe the road ahead was long for them. How wrong we were. They have come soaring back in this second half. It was Corrie that drove over, but the high tackle came in on him. So the penalty try was awarded, 7 points with it. And Denstone College have a 33-29 lead
Just working that out.
with about 8 minutes left to play.
He's got about 30 seconds.
And so for about 30 seconds, Denstone College are playing against 13, then Berkhamsted will be back to 14, and they will probably have about a minute at the end of the game, and we're back to 15 aside. I'll try and keep you abreast of all of that as it goes on. But the more salient fact is that Berkhamsted, having been so comfortably in front at half-time, find themselves behind and find themselves in need of a key to unlock this Denstone College defence that's been so impressive in the second half and impressive again there as Owusu gets hands on the ball, but will come back for the scrum. 8 minutes left to play, says the referee.
8.
And what a blockbuster 8 minutes it could be.
7.
Referee has in fact revised how long is left to match our match clock. It's always good when we're the ones that have it right. just a moment of calm after the drama ahead of this scrum. Berkhamsted are back up to 14.
Angle first in, 17.
Have the penalty, much needed penalty here.
17 angle, straight in.
Alexander will just prod this one as close to the corner as he can get from that angle. That's a pretty decent effort. 8 metres out.
Focus on you, yeah? Not him. Thank you. That's yours. Yeah, keep our hips, yeah?
It will never cease to amuse me watching referees try to make marks on an artificial surface. But every time they do try it,
Well, Manu? Yeah.
crucial line out this for Berkhamsted. They need something to turn the tide here. And they do the first part of the job. Line out complete, they set them all up. It's defended well initially by Denstone College. So they break clear, but all over it again is Owusu. Just about they managed to get it away. But it's difficult, scrappy ball, and now hacking clear go Denstone College. That's really well covered by Alexander, but I think he might have just hurt himself a little bit in the process, a little bit of cramp, I think. Denstone College clear. Those Owusu boys just causing carnage at the breakdown. So Berkhamsted have to look to counter. They may actually find there's a bit of space out here. Sam's pass moves out wide to Oliver. He's got a try already to his name. How's that one going to bounce? It's going to bounce very nicely indeed. Sam puts the score in. Berkhamsted go back in front. The captain with the try. The coaches on the sideline just try to urge a bit of calm. But you try and keep these boys and this crowd calm. The captain steps up. It was his pass out to Oliver.
Where you are.
Who just dinked the ball over.
15.
And the ball, the bounce of that ball, we saw it in the first half for the Liam Sean try.
Okay,
and we see it again in the second half here for Sam, the skipper, to pounce and put his side back in the lead. 34 points to 33. Conversion to come. Oh, what a game we have here at StoneX. Just never fails to deliver here. Alexander's conversion has the length, doesn't quite have the line. So it's a 1-point game. 3.5 minutes left to play, 2 minutes left on the yellow card. And Sam, the skipper, has put his side back in front.
Right, okay. Okay, when you're ready.
And Sean kicks deep into the 22. Berkhamsted return. Fine touch. And there'll be a Denstone College line-up on the 10-metre line.
We've got 4. There's your mark. 4 to go. On your front man, gents. Use the line, that's good for you. That's good, that's good.
Denstone go off the top, no one there, but they tidy it up nonetheless. Ball squirts out of that ruck, I'm not sure quite how, but it squirts out on the Berkhamsted side. It has been such a fierce contest. Every time the ball has hit the deck, particularly in this second half.
Thank you.
Berkhamsted across halfway.
Fine, hands are up, good.
The ball
Thank you, Severin.
goes backwards. Denstone all over it at the breakdown though. And they go quickly with the penalty from Maxwell. Pickering feeds it out to Collier, who's got a try already, fancies another. Rumbles up to the 22.
Thank you, very good.
Big tackle coming in
Good, stay, get out, thank you.
from Gabriel. The Berkhamsted blindside,
Six, stay out, stay on
who
your
plays
feet.
his academy rugby with Saracens. Benson, that's a nice offload. Ball just loose. Denstone retain possession though. Surely there's not another twist in this game. Hodder. Collier tries the offload, just about gets it to work. Maxwell has it now. Penalty, Denstone College. Denstone half thinking about going quick, but surely they're going to go to the corner again and use that ball.
I'll just check to make sure. 34-33.
Yellow card has come back on. Referee just double checks the score. It is 34-33, and in fact they're not going to go for the corner. Jed Benson is going to go for the post.
Thank you.
Referee says there will be time for one more play after the kick. Yellow card comes back on.
Yeah, thank you, Sam.
Benson
Make sure you tab.
with a potential match-winning opportunity for Denstone College here. Who would have thought we could say that at half-time? Connection's good. Benson lands the kick.
We've still got a minute.
1 minute left to play. Denstone College lead 36-34.
1 minute. We've got a minute.
What a game. Jed Benson.
When you're ready.
With real guts to land that kick. Took the responsibility himself, made the decision and nailed the kick. Ball is out from that ruck. Denstone College have to be sharp about it. They're going to try and play this minute out. But they're going to need to play with a bit of control here. And they've got to be careful not to dive over at any of these rucks. The referee will be looking for it.
Step. Thank you. Use.
Corey, the skipper, takes that one in, and that's exactly what we were talking about. Straight off their feet, Berkhamsted have the penalty.
There's your mark.
You see it here. Corey took it in and just straight off their feet in their desperation to make sure that ball was retained. And Berkhamsted pump it into the corner, and what a kick that is from Alexander. Around about 8 meters out.
That's yours. Yeah.
And an opportunity here with the clock in the red for Berkhamsted to steal this one at the death from Denstone College. They get the line out right, the ball sets up. Ball in the hands of Douglas at the tail, he breaks off, they go direct through Adam. He's brought down.
I've got to be somewhere, young man.
Dan now. Dan still going down across the line. No, he's just short. They go blind. Sam, the skipper, on a hat-trick. Well tackled by Denstone College. No hand, says the ref. Berkhamsted trying to batter their way over the line. At the moment, the defence equal to it. Is there some space out wide? Might be a little bit. Tackle comes in, that's good from Benson. Still the ball is alive though. Owusu's over it. No hands again, says the referee though. Is that ball loose? No. Oh, looked like it might have been. In goes Thomas now. Thomas still going. Thomas is brought down. Jack now. Alexander back inside. Huge tackle from Denstone College. Discipline is everything here for the visitors. Berkhamsted, the hosts, searching for the winning score. Adam now joins in the forward fun. Alexander takes it on himself, half through. Alex Alex on a hat-trick. Alex still going. Oh,
Clear, get clear!
still Berkhamsted search. They go blind. Is there a bit of space? Not quite.
Step!
Ollie to Thomas. Berkhamsted through Sam the skipper, dancing, wrapped up.
No, there's a rock formed.
Now they move wide. Could there be a bit of space? Alex, great tackle around the ankles on him. Could there be some space? There might be a chance here. He's got himself, and Berkhamsted got the try. Douglas it was, gets across the line. Referee hasn't seen anything. He's going to blow the final whistle here, and Denstone College are going to be the ones celebrating. Berkhamsted were across the line.
So I haven't got a clear grounding. Guys,
He's not going to award it. Referee hasn't seen the grounding. Denstone College are going to come away here with a famous victory, unless there's a penalty being called earlier.
I've got no ball on ground.
But if a liner, he's got the same position.
He's not independent. Okay, I can't accept it. I haven't got it. Okay. If he wants to show that, no, I haven't got it, guys. Okay. Have you got the shot? Let me see it. Boys, no.
Well, he's going to the cameraman. Oh my word. He's going to the photographer to find out if this is a score or not. Oh my goodness me, have you ever seen anything like this?
This is some TV, isn't it?
Yeah, so he's got the ball, he's in control.
Well, this referee knows how to build the drama. He awards the try!
I've got a clear grounding.
Jerry McManus, the photographer on the touchline.
I haven't got anything for a clear knock on. Okay.
He's the man of the hour. Douglas.
I've got a clear grounding on the camera.
The replacement hooker.
No, I haven't got a clear
man of
knock
the
on.
moment. Gets the score in the end, and Berkhamsted win it at the death. Oh my goodness, have you ever seen drama like this in a game of schools rugby? We've seen late finishes, we've seen last place scores, we've seen them this season, but have you ever seen a finish quite like that, decided by the shot on Jerry McManus's camera? Well, here's what we saw. Let's look back at it. I thought I saw a grounding. Berkhamsted had been so patient in attack. Douglas went on the charge, got across the line. He does look like he's going to have got that down, doesn't he? He does look like he's got that down. The celebrations went up. Referee just reminding the players that there's actually still a conversion to be taken. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Both players are pretty much off the field. As Alexander, the Saracens fly half, goes herring after it and thinks, well, I might as well add to my own personal stats here. In fact, it might be Alex, the fullback. So for the sake of dotting I's and crossing T's, we may as well watch Alex take this conversion. But my goodness me, well, hats off to the referee for staying so calm there. Conversion doesn't go. Not that it mattered too much anyway. What a dramatic finish, what an incredible game of rugby that finishes 39-36 in Denstone College's favour. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. As I say, absolutely hats off to the referee for staying so incredibly calm there, for realising that he had a resource that he could use in the form of Jerry McManus's camera. He was right not to take the word of the touch judge, who wasn't independent, but he was right as well to use the resources he had available. And well, if you want that match-winning moment, do head over to Jerry McManus Photography, I suppose. He's the one that has it as Berkhamsted head over to their adoring fans on the far side. They thought they'd lost it with that late Jed Benson penalty. But Douglas, the Berkhamsted replacement, gives Richard Pryor's side the victory at the last. It looked as though there was going to be a grounding, didn't it? As he powered between the two defenders and he'd nudged his upper torso ahead of both of them as they crossed the line. And that is some way to finish a game of rugby. Schools rugby, boy, it just keeps delivering, doesn't it? From that stunning Tom Bowen finish for Clifton College the other night at the death, to that incredible Sedbergh comeback that nearly nicked it against Ipswich in Ipswich's famous victory at the weekend, to Douglas's score right at the end of the game here. Schoolboy rugby just delivers and delivers and delivers. A famous victory here for Berkhamsted. And credit to Denstone, they looked down and out at half-time, 24-7 down. They put themselves in a position at 36-34 up with less than a minute to play through that Benson penalty to win the game, and having been down and out in such a manner at half-time, to just be in that position is worthy of credit. They were defensively so good, and even in that final phase of play they were defensively so good to hold Berkhamsted out for so long. But in the end, Berkhamsted showed patience, showed character, and showed the real spirit of schools rugby to find a way across the line. What a finish, what a game of rugby. All finishes up. Berkhamsted 39, Denstone College 36. Stay with us over the weekend. 4 games coming up for you on Saturday, as I'm sure you need no reminding. Marlborough College against Eton College, 3 o'clock. At the same time, Rugby School against Stowe at 3 o'clock, and 2:30 kickoffs. Haileybury against Oundle and Millfield against Wellington College. I don't know if any of them will match the drama of this evening, but if they come close, we'll be pretty lucky anyway. Full time, Berkhamsted 39, Denstone College 36. Thank you very much for staying with us.
We truly do believe there's not a team in the country we can't beat if we're on our game. There'll be teams out there who have better technical players than us but don't have the same team spirit that we do. In terms of the team dynamic, in terms of how we are with each other around school, around the pitch, around where we play our football, is huge. I think we can win every trophy.
Yeah, a month on. I'm still loving it. I've still got the trophy on my desk. I'm really lucky this year. The players have been unbelievable. You know, for me, it's all about culture. That's what's really important, and setting that culture. And the girls delivered that culture the whole year. The year 13s who really took on leading the year 12s, and yeah, showing that character.
It's good that me and Gav's are co-captains because we're really good friends, so that helps, and it's been really fun captaining, especially being all the way from the 7 up.
I think it's been amazing to be captain, especially co-captains with ours, and I don't think we really knew how much we could achieve. Like, we knew we were a really good team, but it was just amazing to be able to prove it to everyone.
We take part in 3 competitions, and obviously being crowned double champions is just absolutely incredible.
So we started the season with county tournament, and we won that, winning all of our games, which then meant we could go through to regionals. And then we also won that, having won all our games at the tournament, which meant we only just qualified for nationals from that. So it's already such a big achievement having qualified for nationals.
Well, we went into nationals. We kind of just wanted to make it further than we did last year, because last year we didn't even make it out of the rounds.
They're so resilient, which I'm really, really proud of, particularly after they had a defeat against Millfield, and then they had to come back again and play them in the quarterfinals. Losing by 1 goal is tough in a netball game.
Everyone managed to lift their spirits after losing, and as a captain it was so great to see everyone still be so happy and enthusiastic, knowing that we can still do so well even though we lost the game.
We made it through to the semis, we were already like, this is better, like this is amazing.
We still couldn't believe we won the nationals. I just remember that day just smiling, I just couldn't even believe that we'd done it, and then to go into another semi and then a final literally the following day, it was amazing, and to win again, just couldn't believe it.
The energy was just so high, especially with everyone watching, like on live stream, and then also people, like all the parents were in the crowd running in after we won. It was just really nice.
I'm so proud. It's been such a long season to be able to keep improving throughout the whole entire season, and then achieve what we did. I couldn't be more proud of the girls.
With the cups, both the cups, the Ice and Sea Cup even making it as far as we did, and then in the SNS when we won it, that was amazing as well.
The resilience they've shown, and I think, you know, shows what we do at a school in developing remarkable people. These girls are remarkable athletes. 4 of them don't even play club and have never played club within this team, so it just shows, you know, the importance of homegrown talent and, you know, getting that culture right.
But to be able to finish it off on such a high like this, and obviously develop so much since I was in year 7, just looking up at the big girls thinking, oh my god, you know, they look so good. To be standing here now, it was amazing.
I think I'm most proud that it's at under 19 level, because if you look at the banners behind me, we have only really achieved it at under 14 level and below. It is massive. Yeah, double champions, absolutely incredible.
Welcome to a beautiful day. My name is Tom Pearce and I'm the Director of Sport at Berkhamsted School.
And my name is Katie Costin and I'm the Assistant Director of Sport at Berkhamsted School.
Sport at Berkhamsted is very much about developing remarkable people. And here at Berkhamsted, we believe that belonging to the team or belonging to the school is a huge part of our sporting offer. And the relationships and the character education that the pupils receive from that is second to none. In terms of our philosophy for sport, it really comes in 3 tenets. The first being the participation base. We really firmly believe in having huge numbers of girls and boys representing the school or playing a wide variety of sports. Also though, as a school, we do believe in high standards and high performance, and that comes much when they're older, and we really challenge them to be the best they can be. The third tenet to our vision, and the most important probably for boys and girls, is to be enjoying and loving their sports. And we really do firmly believe that this will actually help them play sport when they're 25, 35 and 45.
We're proud of our programme here at Berkhamsted School and the range of activities and sports that our pupils have access to. Variety is really key in everything that we do, as we aim to offer our pupils exposure to so many sports, and we encourage them to play as many sports as they can, as we believe that multi-sport athletes are the best athletes. These include HRF or health-related fitness, basketball, swimming, gymnastics, dance, squash, and through our extracurricular programme, even more excitingly, they are able to participate in sports such as equestrian and skiing. For our boys, we encourage them to participate in sports such as rugby, football and cricket.
And on the girls' side, we have lacrosse, netball, girls cricket, alongside boys and girls can access the Fives curriculum as well. The girls football programme started 2 years ago and now has great links through the school, and we're hoping to develop that over the next few years as well. Alongside this, we have local academies where girls can play their football outside school, and we very much support them on their journey on that. The girls cricket programme has also flourished here over the last 2 years, and we now have a specialist head of cricket from a professional background who's running the girls cricket pathway, which shows how important we see girls cricket as being for the future.
And to support our pupils, we have access to an incredible range of facilities here at Berkhamsted School. Over the road we have Haslam Field, which is home to much of our prep sport. We have Kitchener's Field just beyond the castle, which hosts junior football, athletics and girls cricket. Here at Chesham Field is a wonderful setting for many of our boys and girls to represent the school each weekend. Up at our King's site we have the Knox Johnston Sports Centre with a 25-metre pool, a fitness suite and an indoor sports hall.
At Berkhamsted, we very much believe in tailoring for individual needs, and we do offer and run a sports scholarship programme alongside a bursary support programme for local and regional athletes who want to take part in our sports. We also have an array of partnerships with local and regional academies such as Saracens Rugby, Saracens Mavericks Netball, and local and regional universities who support our students on their journey through Berkhamsted School.
We are lucky here at Berkhamsted School to have an amazing team of professionals leading the sports provision for our pupils. We have a number of qualified PE teachers who are supported and bolstered by a range of professional coaches who have been involved in the professional game, either through playing or coaching at franchise or national level. The staff here are dedicated, driven and passionate, but not only about sport, but about the well-being of the pupils in their care.
We firmly believe there's something very special about sport here at Berkhamsted, and we do warmly invite you down to come and see our facilities and what we have on offer in the future.